Okay, let's get situated here. Alright, so sand, dust or something. Anyhow, alright, let's go to a new world. Moon, create world. Hey, Steve! Hang on just a second. Hang on. Hey, Steve! Come here! Close my door, please. Because your TV's blaring and y'all are out there screaming and I'm trying to straight. Alright, much gooder. All that dang gum noise. Alright. We got a lot to do. Find us a good flat area. We need the sun to hurry on up and come up. Let's go ahead and find our box that we need. That's not the right one. That's got the battery cell charger in it. What's wrong with the frames? My frames are all of a sudden really low. 32 frames in this game. That's not normal. Something that they've done. Could be all the torches. Yeah, as soon as I get past the torches. This is what I want though. Alright, so I want kit iron frames, or just iron frames rather. And then go to 3. We can put that in there. That one can go in there. Can go in there. Can go we'll take the solar panel. We're going to need all this stuff here shortly anyway. It's a long way. Oh shoot, we fell down. I don't know what happened. Let's see if anything's not set. Let's set the overall quality to good and apply it. See if that reset them to the defaults. Okay, yeah, we'll just leave it alone. Yeah, I don't know what they did. But they've done something on the last build that's done something. Maybe it's the torches. Like I said, I'd never used torches. And all the particle effects on all these little starter torches could be doing it. I do not know. Alright. Getting a general gist of to where, ooh, hello, where we should build here. This doesn't look like a very pleasant place so far. So we need, guess it really don't matter if the sun will hurry on up and come on up. We can figure it all out. That's the first thing I should ought to do. Well, I wish I knew which way the dadgum sun was going to come up. I can't do nothing until then because I have no reference. They fixed quite a bit of stuff. They've added a few things, and they fixed the lighting. They increased the lighting to the point to where lights are now viable, sources of light, as to where previously they were garbage. It was, you'd have your room lit up and you'd still have to have your headlamp on. It'd be about like this, what you're seeing out here now with the torches. That'd be about how bright a room is. All that, how you see them chests, they're all still dark. It's just a little bit better than that. Yeah, I went from 32 to 43 frames when that one torch went out. There's still something's off, because I'm only doing about 30 frames, 40 frames, between 40 and 45 frames a second. So I'm not quite certain what's going on. One thing I'm noticing is that it's like my graphics driver's not running at full. I'm only doing about 500 megahertz of 1500 on this on my graphics card right now. I don't know what's going on with it. I probably need to exit the game and reload. Let's try that. Let's save it. Create a new save, new stream. No, I've already got that, don't I? We'll do it new start. Alright, and save it. World saved. Exit the desktop. Exit. Give me just a second. Alright. Let's give it a second to launch. So yeah, I'm doing. It's back up. Yeah, like even here at the main screen, I can see up here. You guys, I don't think can see because my camera's blocking it, but I'm doing about 35 frames per second, which is very abnormal. Let's quit. Give me just a second. Yeah, something's wrong with my video. Give me just a second. Let me back up the install off of the beta and go to the opt out of it and close it. It's got to update. It's got to update real quick. Give it just a minute. Let's go back to the live. Maybe they've done something in the beta branch that's messed it all up. Okay, now let's try it. Probably not, but I don't have anything else. Yeah, it's still doing about the same. Huh. Well, we're still up to the newest, so we'll go to continue. Alright, we're still waiting. Well, we're doing a solid 45 now, so that'll be alright. Second, let me minimize this. Now I can see. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what they did. They've done something that's really impacted the frames, the frame rate. A couple of updates back, I was getting 55 to 65 all the time, or 55 to 60 all the time. 59 is where mine would regularly stay. Could be this world too, but I don't think so. Ooh. This is a pretty bad world though. Let's leave the session. Make a new world. I could already tell just by being on that one that there wasn't very much flat area. Alright, this is much gooder. Yeah, I've got a big area right here that I can at least start a base on. Then we can dig down or go up if we need to. This base I want to try and go down with. I want to do a flat level and then down into it. That's fine though. Means we'll have to dig quite a bit. It's okay. I just think that would be kind of cool. Do it kind of like a fallout shelter. Come on, daytime. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Alright, go to 3. Let's do all this one more again. Come on. Come on, day night. Daylight come and me wanna have fun. Yeah, I'm sure whatever it is, they'll get it sorted out. There'll be enough people complaining about it, and they'll figure out what it is and get it fixed. Probably something simple. Well, not really simple, but probably something that they've done that's just tackling the frame rate. Because my graphic driver, it's shooting up and then shooting down, shooting up, shooting down. Come on, sunlight. I just need to see where you come from. Oh shoot. We done went and fell down into a dadgum hole. We're out. There we go. Okay. There we go. And there we go, and that's where we'll put that. And then we'll come off that. $13, $14, $15, then 1, then 2, then 3, then another, then another, then another, and another. Let's go to 5. Let's go to 3 rather. Let's put that up. Get this going. I know I shouldn't be out here doing this in the sunlight, but I'm going to risk it. Let's just hope that they fixed them enough. let's get this one going. This one's going to be our temporary little power deal. All right, come on. You can do it. Don't be scared. Got about 6 more to do. Then we'll go hide this thing in the cold weather somewhere. We ain't gonna need it for a while. Alright, turn it off. There was a little cave around here somewheres. I fell down in it. There's one. Alright, this will work just fine. Alright, let's put that up. Let's jetpack up. Come on. Jetpack. Alright, let's throw that down. Let's throw that down. And now I can do it. Alright, so hold 5, go into 5, go into 1, no, go into 5, rather hit E, then hit F, then hit Z. Dig us a little temporary flat kind of hole down here some which wares. What are you going to get?
Either chicken or pork chops.
Okay, it's in my case right there.
I'd like some fried chicken.
That'd be fine. Why don't y'all go ahead, if you're going all the way up, take it. If you're going all the way up there, why don't y'all just go ahead and go like the KFC or something? I mean, I'm just saying, I don't care if you don't want to, don't. But it don't matter. Oh, it's coming right out of your money, half of it too, so don't worry. Don't feel bad. I don't care. You can go buy store-bought chicken for all I care. I'm just saying, if you're going all the way up there. Sure, if it does, I don't know. All right, so let's. If you say so, like I said, I don't know. There we go. That should be able to get in and out of that. Good. All right, so let's go put that up. Let's swap to that. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Where's the... I need that. We can put that up. Let's go to that. Get up here. I think the sun came from that side, right? Anybody remember? It's all right. We'll look and see when it drops. You're gonna work. All right, where's that glass? Let's turn the jetpack back off. Ain't no sense in wasting any jetpack. Okay, so anybody coming into the channel that has absolutely no clue what we're doing, we're playing Stationeers. And right now, we are trying to get... I'm watching the sun, so it's going down that way. So that means it came up that way. We are setting up the basic power. This is, let's go up. And let's go down to 0. All right, so we need to turn this 180 degrees. 70, 80. 180 degrees. Now tilt it up all the way. And it should then be pointing back it that way, which would be fine. Take this off, get off this. Alright, put that guy up. And now we need to see where the power cable is. It's right there. So let's go down to the power. Ooh, they're starting you with 50 power cables now instead of, you used to start with 25. There we go. Let's do a straight section. There we go. And then we need one of these. And we need to turn it around. There we go. Let's go to this guy. Now we need a curve, but to the other direction, because I like to do it to the other direction. And then up, like so. And then I think, like so, yeah. Alright, let's grab that. Let's put that up. Where's the construction kit 2 box? There, it's right there, in fact. Good. So we need to grab that guy, battery cell charger. We need to turn it like that. There we go. Now I need to go into here, get out this. We're going to try and get a little bit of power out of the day. Get the battery. Where's it at? It's right there. Put you in there, turn you on, and you should be blinking. There you go. So we're going to try and get a little bit of charge in that battery. Not a lot, but a little bit of battery before the sun goes down here in about 15 seconds. It'll get a little bit. That's pointing at it. We're getting full power from it at least. Let's go back into here. Let's put that guy up. Let's go to here. We can put that up. We don't need that. Alright. So we got some basic stuff going. Now we that's what that's going to do is that's going to give us some juice so that we can at least replace our battery at some point when we're going to need to. Right now we're at medium charge, so we're okay. But that's your first priority. Getting power going, which it's about to cut off here in just a second. And it's going to go into nighttime. We should make it through one more night though with our headlight without having to change anything. Alright, and it's going to dip down to 0 here in just a few. It's a little higher than we are, so it's still seeing the sun. Let's turn the old jetpack off. That battery cell's not charging a whole bunch, but it is still charging somehow. There, now it just killed over. Alright, so now let's go into our wrench and let's tilt this downwards to 0 towards sunrise, which is that away, which is perfect. Alright. We'll have a bunch more of them going here in a little while. Alright, so we need the auto lathe, and we're going to need the arc furnace, and that'll be good for a start. Now these are just going to temporarily be out here. Power stuff in on the left. Don't matter here, we'll put it right here in the middle of the room because it's just a platform. That'll work. Alright, E, and then U will go. That should be fine. Yeah. Alright, and then we need power cables to power them all up, which is going to be easy because the power comes in right here. We'll go like that. Like that. Like that. Straight away. All the way around behind here. And again, all this is just going to be to make more stuff so that we can go down. We're going to do a weird kind of setup on this, a way that I ain't never done it. All right, but it should be fun. I need that guy because I got to pick that up. All right, so I need one of those, and I need back to the straight, straight, straight. Maybe they always started you with 50 cables. I thought that they only started you at like 25 though. I could very easily be wrong. Would not be the first time. Oops. Wait a second. Yeah, I need to be that way anyway. Alright. Alright. So now I need to go to here temporarily. Close this guy. And then go back to here. We can cut that off. And then we need a three-way junction like so. And then a corner facing up. And then like so. And there we go. So now we got the cable power, all that coming out of there. And it runs to all the machines, which are doing absolutely nothing at the moment. We need to open that back up so that we can swap this battery with ours when we need to. We'll put that guy there, put that guy there, put this guy down there. There we go. Alright, so let's switch to this. Go to straights. Then a corner. And then another corner, flipped one time. And there we go. Both our machines have power. I'm going to get aggravated with that right there here real shortly. You just watch. Because I'm going to step off of it like an idiot every time I turn around. Alright, that's got power. And this guy's got power. Good. Now we're going to have to baby these batteries for the first couple days until we get enough steel and copper to make more of the things we need. Like the first thing we need is the electronic printer, construction kits, arc furnace, auto lathe, centrifuge, door. There it is. So we need 20 iron, 2 gold. So we need to go get iron, gold, and copper after we've got power set up. Glass sheets can go back into here somewhere. There we go. Alright. And you can move these little things around too. You can go up to the edge of them and click it, and it'll let you move them. So like if I wanted to put this over here, I could do so. You hit Q to drop it. These are the only two that you need early on. There we go. Now we're just waiting on daylight. So we can go put this up. Now we're going to need our wrench, but we can go into here and swap them belts, put the tool belt up, because the only tool we're going to need now, or until we get some materials, is going to be the wrench, which is to adjust the satellite, or I keep calling them satellites. I was doing it in my last game too, I noticed. The solar panel, every once in a while you'll have to kind of adjust it to follow the sun, because right now it can't auto track the sun. You can't do that until you either A, build a computer, and set it up, or B, set up the logic system, which we will opt for B and set up a logic system, just like we did in the last stream. Now, what we're doing in this one that's so much different than the last one is this one I'm not going to let people join, unfortunately. No big deal. Don't hate me for it. But we let a bunch of people join in the last stream, and everything kind of got away from us, and a lot of stuff was getting built, and I wasn't able to explain what was being built. And I want to be able to explain. Plus, you get some people in that think that they know better than you do, and sometimes they do. But sometimes they don't, and sometimes they try to build something and swear that it needs to be in the game, and then you try to explain to them, no, it doesn't need to be in the game anymore. They've patched that out. You don't need it, or it's irrelevant, or it doesn't do anything, or it doesn't improve anything. It's just something you can do, but you don't have to, or whatever, or it's something that's going to be changed eventually, so you shouldn't do it. But, you know, there's always, people like that. Fortunately, we were pretty lucky last stream, and we had the majority of the people that were in there were actually pretty just nice people, and they took criticism well, just like I did. There was a couple guys that actually showed me a few things, and it was kind of cool. But stuff got built outside of my control, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. It isn't that I don't know how to do some of this stuff. There is some stuff I don't know how to do. But there is a lot of this stuff I do know how to do, and I wanted to show how to do it instead of just have somebody build it off on the side and then be like, oh, I got this going. You don't have to worry about this. Oh, wait, well, I did this, and you don't have to worry about that. That's wonderful. But the whole purpose behind doing this series was so that we could show how to do all this stuff, because I've looked around and these videos, I mean, there's a couple decent videos, but I've noticed a lot of the things in the videos. I'm actually considering doing short and simple, like I did with my farming simulator videos. Stationeers, short and sweet. This is how you do something. And if I get enough people asking for it on my YouTube channel and whatnot, then I'll do it. Because I've noticed that a lot of these, tutorial videos on Stationeers, almost all of them, in fact, are more along the lines of Let's Plays, and they happen to show you a few things while they're doing so. And not very many people that are playing this game want to play this game. They don't want to watch a 45 or a 30-minute video to figure out how to set up a dang solar panel logic system. Not when it takes all of about 5 minutes to explain it. It doesn't matter how you design yours. It doesn't matter how you build yours. Nobody cares. People just want to log. I mean, at least this is my mentality. When I log into and get on YouTube and I'm looking for a video on how to do something, I don't want to listen to all the bullshit. I just want you to tell me how to do it. I don't care about what your mama said, what your brother said, what's going on at your house, any of that other garbage. I just want you, when I'm specifically looking for something, and I find, Stationeers logic solar setup tutorial. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to listen to. I want you to explain what's going on and how you do it and why you do it. And that's it. That's all. I don't want to know about, plumbing and gas and the way the atmosphere works and all this other stuff. I just want to hear about the logic system and the tracking system and how to set it up. That's all I want to hear. Now, nothing against these YouTubers. There's nothing wrong with the way that they're doing it. They're bloating their channel so that they can fill a 30-minute video that they normally put out to their viewers. And that's understandable. I get it. I understand that. And I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. I'm just saying that's not my preferred method. Why did I not hear the alarm? Do I have the audio? Sorry, one sec. Let's check the audio. Yeah, I've got it coming through the speakers. Let's go to settings and see if I've turned the audio down too much. No? Okay. Yeah, no. Maybe you just don't get a setting anymore or a warning. It's just low. Normally it says your charging thingy is low. It could be something. I don't know. If this battery would hurry up and charge, though, life would be much gooder. Because the sun's almost halfway out, and I haven't even managed to charge a single battery yet. But, you know, that's my daily rant. There you go. I mean, there's nothing more aggravating for me than to go onto a channel looking for information about something and then having to sit through 3 hours or 30 minutes or 45 minutes to get 45 seconds worth of knowledge that I needed. And that's why I used to do all my little short and sweet, you know, my little the basics videos. Like setting up this initial solar panel, what to do when you get started, would take me all of about 5 minutes to show it and explain it. We'd have to wait for the sun to come around, and then I could show you and explain it, what we're doing and why we're doing it. And I just did, which is the whole, you need to get that up so that it charges your battery so that I can swap it from a suit battery. That's it. That's the only reason. You don't need it for no other reason. At this early in the game, there's no other reason that you need all of that, except for the fact, I'm not mining this close to the base, except for the fact, let's kind of keep track of which direction we go to, because I haven't set up the little beacon or any of that good stuff. We just need to find some gold, some iron. Okay. Some gold and some iron. And that's not what I want. But yeah, it drives me crazy. And I'm sure it does a lot of y'all too. I'm sure a lot of y'all are like in the same boat. Most people are. Especially when it's a game like this. When you're looking and you're naming it a tutorial, it needs to be just that. It needs to be a tutorial, not a full-out, blown-in, you know, investigation into all the mechanics of the game. You know, when you're specifying a particular type of tutorial, like a mining tutorial or a building tutorial or whatever, then that's what you need to highlight. You need to show. You know, I don't need to... I don't know. Maybe I'm just grumpy when I YouTube or when I watch other people's YouTubes. Now, when you're doing a Let's Play, all that stuff is fine. Absolutely fine. And that's what Let's Plays are for. But that's not what tutorials are for. Tutorials are, in my opinion, and coming from the YouTube environment and streaming environment for well over, right over a year now, is... when you're doing a tutorial, that's what you do. You do a tutorial. Now, these are live streams, what you're watching right now. So these aren't going to be short. This might be a 3-hour, 4-hour, 5-hour video. And I'm not going through on my YouTube channel and cutting them all up into individuals. You guys can come in, you can watch however much of it you want to. And then you can, go back later and watch some more of it if you decide, or whatever. I mean, what's the sense of me splitting a 5-hour live stream up into 30-minute videos, when you can just remember, all right, well, I stopped watching it at 40 minutes. Go back in tomorrow and watch some more and start back at 40 minutes. I mean, you got that little scroll thingy on the bottom for a reason. I mean, at least that's my opinion on it. If it's, just undoable, if there's something wrong, some reason that these videos won't load for you or something like that, then by all means let me know, and I'll try and split them up into like hour-long videos. But if you haven't noticed, I really don't do very much with my YouTube channel, and this is just me trying to throw some media up there. That way people have something to watch, because I've got a lot of people that have been asking me why I haven't been putting anything up there. All right, we got like 3.5. That's plenty. Let's go get some, there's the base. We were actually pretty close to the base there. Sorry, I've had people actually asking me, hey man, what happened to your channel? Why aren't you uploading any videos anymore? Did you get in trouble, or did you this, or did you that? And the true answer is that, you know, I started live streaming and I enjoy that one-to-one interaction back and forth between viewers. You know, and some days I have 20 people in my channel, some days I have 2. It all just depends on what I'm playing and what people want to watch. So usually though, I have, you know, my regulars that, you know, pretty commonly revisit the channel, and I get to talk to them, and that's, you know, that's what I go for, you know. And I didn't, unfortunately for the YouTube streaming bit, was that I got into streaming on Twitch prior to YouTube offering the ability to live stream. I mean, back when I first got my partnership for YouTube, that's all you did. You just uploaded videos. And man, it takes so much work and so much time to upload the videos to YouTube that it was just, I found that for every 30-minute video to do, you know, because I do it all by myself because I'm a small channel. So, you know, doing every 30-minute video, I was spending at least 2 hours in production, in drawing, painting, you know, doing up the little thumbnails and intros for each type of, you know, series and everything else. I was spending hours and hours and hours doing all that stuff, and it just really wasn't worth the time. I mean, unfortunately, it wasn't what I liked to do. It wasn't what I was wanting to spend that time doing. And it was just, you would upload a video and it would fail, and then you'd have to start over. And because I was uploading all my videos in 1980p or whatever it's called, 1980 or whatever the resolution is, whatever p. Because I was doing it in, at that time, what was the highest resolution, it meant that I was uploading 4 and 5 and 6 gig files for a 30-minute or 25 to 30-minute episode. And if that failed, I had to, you know, YouTube didn't have an auto recover. You'd have to start the upload over. It all depends on what it is. It really does, man. I mean, I just got the chance to read what you had wrote. 38. Let's get a little bit more iron. There should still be a little bit more here somewhere. Let's get out of here and see before it gets too dark. Is it already dark? The sun's going down, so we're not gonna get the gold until tomorrow. So we'll try and find out. You know, there we go. 43, 40. There we go. 50. We'll take this back, because I know the base is just right over this way, somewhere, or I'm hoping it is. It would really suck to get lost right about now. Turn the jetpack back off. There's that copper. Right, there it is. I can see the lights. We can sit over here in the nighttime, turn our helmet off, and just make some metal, process this metal while I'm talking. Okay, so let's go to 1. Light off. Let's go to 5. Hit E. There we go. And we can just do this and just activate and process this metal while we're waiting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've tried multi-platforms. Now, I'm using Restream.io. So it doesn't matter to me how many platforms are out there. I can stream to them all. So if it turns out to be a solid platform and it's competitive, then there's a high likelihood that I'll be streaming out to it also. Very likely, in fact. We'll have to wait and see, of course, but I can just add it to my Restream broadcasting system, and right now I'm dual streaming to both my Twitch channel and to my YouTube channel at the same time. And, you know, that's working just fine for what I want. It's been brought to my attention that I'm not supposed to be doing that while I'm partnered with Twitch, or while I'm in their little, whatever you call it. They've got this little thing where people can subscribe to me. And I tell everybody not to. It's far better if you want to support my channel for you to just donate the $5 to my channel, because I'll get $4.40 of it. When you subscribe to me, I get half of it. And I don't get any of it until my amount equals $100. So, you know, I've got to get enough. VOD? Yeah, that's possible too. I don't care either way. I mean, I enjoy streaming on Twitch. I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch. And it's only recently been brought to my attention by a viewer, not by Twitch, that while I'm under this this little thing that I'm with them, where I signed up to do something where that people can basically so that people could subscribe and get emoticons and stuff, and that I'm not supposed to be dual streaming, and I always used to dual stream. So if I can't dual stream, then they can just take that little affiliation or whatever right back. They can have it back. I don't care. I'll opt out of it. I don't like anybody telling me what I can and can't do. So, I mean, if it gets to, you know, you can't do this, you can't do that, then, you know, screw you. I don't need to be, I don't have to stream here. I can go to 100% YouTube, and any of my viewers from Twitch are 90% of them are, you know, all time are always, you know, following. You know, my most of my viewers are people that check into my channel, the recurring visitors. They're my usuals, you know, and my usuals will come watch me on YouTube, you know, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm not here for popularity. If I wanted popularity, I'd be streaming popular games, and I'd be streaming stuff, you know, promoting my channel so that I got a lot of stuff. Hey, Carson, what's up, buddy? I would be streaming Trove and filling my room with 250 teenagers all day long. I mean, if that's all that I cared about was people, you know, population, how many people, how many viewers, I could hit 200 viewers, you know, my entire stream constantly. But that's not what I'm after. I mean, I don't try to promote myself too much. I don't really work very hard, because if it's work, you know, this is a hobby for me. This is something I like to play. I like to have a place where people can come in and sit down and watch me play and talk, and it can be casual. And I don't want 200 viewers, because I've done that. I've had so many viewers that I couldn't monitor the chat, and I couldn't reply to people like I've been doing to you for the last 10 minutes, Jimbo. Or, you know, I wouldn't have noticed Carson come in and say hi, or something like that. Because when your chat's just streaming by, sure, you'll make more money off of it, but I'm not trying to make money here. I'm trying to just do what I enjoy doing. This is my enjoyment. I like to stream. I like to have people to talk to. You know, so, and that's what it's all about. If, you know, and I tell people when they come into my channel, man, when they start getting all grumpy, you know, oh, you're just sitting around. Why are you just... Hey, if you don't like the channel, there's 20,000 other streamers, you know, that you're welcome to go watch, buddy. I don't, you know, there's not a requirement for you to be sitting here. But, you know, and most of the people, what? Why'd you come in and touch me? You old kooky person. I mean, I like to have viewers, don't get me wrong. I do, sure. I'd be a liar if I said that I didn't like it when I get about 30 people in my channel. But that's about the most that I like. I like about 20, maybe 30 people or so on my channel, because then the chat's not quite so active that I can still talk to people. I can still answer your questions. I can still answer replies, or make replies. I don't like it when it gets so busy that I can't, I can't focus on the chat. Or I end up sitting here watching nothing but chat and don't get to play the game. And I know this sucks right now. It's boring. It's nighttime. But that's the whole purpose. Yeah, very true, Jimbo. I've seen that too. I've seen people trying answering things, like what you were referring to there, answering questions that were never asked because they were answers that they wanted to state. They were statements that they wanted to make instead of just saying what they wanted to say. I'll say whatever I feel like saying. If it's something that I feel like I need to say it or I want to say it or I want to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. If you don't like what we're talking about, you can go somewhere else. I don't pull any punches. I don't try to be disrespectful to any individual. And sometimes it happens. Sometimes in my joking manner, I'll say something that will offend somebody. And all that person has to do is make it known to me that what I said was offensive to them, and I will apologize. Because I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'll make a little southern comment or a little southern statement, something that's commonly said around here, and I have in the past. There are a few things I don't say anymore. But there's been times when I've said things that people were like, "Oh my God, you're racist, you're this, you're that," and I'm like, "Nah, I'm not." Some people, the internet to me just seems to be full of a bunch of whiners. I mean, not everybody, of course. Don't get me wrong. I'm not pointing at anybody in the channel. I'm just saying in general, the internet, the world is just full of a bunch of people nowadays that just feel the need to whine about everything. And I know, in effect, I'm actually doing that exact thing right now. I really am. But I'm talking about sensitivity whining. People are just way too damn sensitive anymore about everything. And I don't understand why. I don't see where it comes from. Oh, you said shit on your stream. I'm never coming back here and watching that again. Or you said this, or you said that, or whatever else. And I'm like, you're sitting at home looking at your computer screen, watching somebody else play a game that you either A, can't afford, B, can't run, or C, just don't want to play. Or D, you just rather watch somebody else play. And you're going to tell me that what I'm saying is oversensitive. You're oversensitive to it. It offends you. And it's just ridiculous. And it doesn't happen very often in my channel because, like I said, I have a tendency to... Let's turn the power of the station thingy back. Where's my... Got to get my wrench back out. Downwards. There we go. So we got us a bunch of gear, a bunch of stuff going. I want this to finish if it's close. Whoops, no, wrong one. I meant to drop that. We'll do that when we get back. We need to get this battery charged up, swap batteries, and then go find some more stuff. We need some gold. But it's just funny to me how sensitive people are nowadays. I mean, really, really sensitive. Maybe it's because I'm ex-military. I don't know. I would have too. And don't get me wrong. I mean, as you just pointed out, there are some streamers that are like that. It's not all just the viewers. Some streamers are extremely sensitive. And it's just like, dude, wake up, man. Come on. get real. But, you know, it is what it is, and people are how they are, and that's their right. And I think that the issue isn't that people have become more sensitive. I think the issue is that there's so many more people on the internet nowadays that we're realizing it, we're noticing it. It's more commonplace. All right, let's not get lost. We've got to go find gold, and we might be running for 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and go over here to. It's in one of these boxes actually. Is it consumables? Yeah, right there. All right. We're going to drop this guy down there. There we go. We're going to turn him on. I'm going to run over here. Right over here, rather. Go to here. And I'm going to grab my tracker. And we'll just put it in there for right now. Not too concerned with it. I don't want to waste too much time. Go to 5. We can go to 3. We can put that up. Put that up. We grab that. Hit E. Hit R. Hit E. Put that in there. Hit E. Put that up. Let's go. Alright, let's go find some gold. I don't know. I mean, you know. Again, like I said, it is what it is. People are how they are, so. You just got to kind of deal with it and realize. Oh, there is a beacon. You can make many, many more. And bacon. Don't get Spazzy around here started, man. Spazzy will start in on the whole concept that I eat ham all the time. I'm a big ham fan. I see nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. I like ham. Big deal. Alright, come on, gold. We're looking for the gold. I'm not picking up anything else till we find some gold. There's some copper. Some silver. Or water, or ice actually. Not silver. Is that gold? That looks like maybe gold. No, that's silver. Now I need to mistakenly say, oh, that's gold. And then I'll walk around the corner and there it'll be, I guess. That looks like gold, maybe. Or maybe silver. I think that's silver again. Yep. Lots of silver. There's some nice copper. Yep. That's coal or it's lead. Nickel. If y'all see any gold and I ain't seen any and I miss it, just say something. Because I've been known to walk right past stuff. Copper. Come on. Lots of little craters. That's cool. Last row we was on had a few, but not very many of the big ones like this. We're going to spend the whole day running in circles around our base and never find any. It's copper. At least we're not getting lost. Guess that's what matters. There's some gold. It's going to be just one, though. You watch. Yep, just one. Just a little tasty taste. There's some more. Oh yeah, this'll do us. Seems like they keep making gold harder and harder and harder to mine or something. I mean, I don't think they really have, but it just seems like it. Hey, Eyes, what's up, buddy? No, we just started this. We started a whole new level. It kind of got out of control last weekend when we were playing, and or last week, whenever it was, just before Christmas. And we had all those people in the channel playing, and everybody was building all kind of stuff, and you can't do that now. Actually, the core of the world now is like lava or something. I seen a guy. I was looking, and he was showing some of his where he had dug a hole down so deep like that, and apparently they've put lava in the core. So you dig so far, and you'll run into lava eventually. There needs to be upgrades for these mining drills. Maybe I'm the only one that feels that way. But give us something to work for. You know, make it require some of the special the alloys that we can only make with the furnace or something. But give us a drill that drills twice as fast or something. Something, because this is a tad. This is why most people play on the creative side of this, or enable the creative mode. They'll dig up, you know, one time they'll come out like Toy. You come out one time and find it with he's got a little cheater thing that you go out one time, and once you find a material, you can then just make it for as many times as you want to. So you can just spawn it in then over and over again so that you don't have to do this. I don't mind doing it. It gives me time to talk to you guys. Let's see what I've missed. Happy New Year. Doing all right. Good, good, good. Hopefully you had a good New Year. Let's go ahead and check our bag. Yeah, we got 61 gold. There's a little more. There's some iron here and some more gold, it seems. We'll take both. We're going to need oodles and oodles of iron anyway. Alright, can we stop digging down though, because there was more gold up here. The gold's what we're really after. Iron. But we'll take the iron. You know, since we're about to, that looks like gold. Since we're going to head back home after we fill up here anyway. But yeah, there should be something to look forward to. That's one of the things that the game's lacking at the moment. Everything, you know, everything's accessible after about 20 minutes into the game. Really it is. None of it's really all that difficult to get. It's just a matter of understanding how to use it. Oh, did you? Yeah, it ain't the first time I've seen it too. It ain't. Usually though, to be honest with you, when I've found gold like this, it hasn't been, I have seen it like this, but it's not always rubbing elbows with iron. It's usually rubbing elbows with copper. Usually I'll find a gold node and there'll be a copper node right there mixed into it. So, I mean, it's two goods, you know. Can't really complain too much about it. So we ended up with 2 stacks of gold, though. At least it looks nice. New Radiant software updates. Yeah. We need to go get that now. There we go. Alright, let's get out of this hole. There was some more gold up here. And we saw it. I know I didn't dig it up. Just looking the edge here, just making sure that there isn't a big patch. Maybe we did dig it up and just didn't realize that I dug it up. Yeah, we must have. Alright, let's head home then. Let's go into here. Let's get that out. Let's turn it on. We're not even all that far from the house, only 130 meters, give or take. Yeah, for some reason it's not alerting me. I didn't hear the alert earlier when it went to. I'm not hearing any sound though. Yeah, we've still got. Let's since we've still got room, let's grab this copper. Copper's always good to have. You need a lot of copper for the solar panels anyway. And that's what we're trying to do, is get some solar panels going, so we got more than one. We got to get, of course, our little electronics thing made first, a little builder. But, you know, big old node of copper right here. I mean, we did get several stacks of copper a little bit ago, so we've got a few stacks. Might as well grab it, though, because it's not very likely that we're going to stumble upon another node of gold running back to the house. Pick 4 directions, false compass, and mark them with blocks. Use those as headings. Yep, already do that, but yeah, good idea. Alright, we're full. Let's get out of here. What I tend to do is pick a direction off of the base, off the solars. Like I'll either go left of the solars, straight from the solars, south from the solars, or west from the solars, depending upon what's going on at the moment. But yeah, that's kind of how I do it. Let's go to here. Let's put that up. Let's put that up. Let's go back to here. And let's get some gold processed. I know we've got copper in there, but let's get some gold processed because we've got copper out here already. We got copper, got some iron, and then we just need some gold. Right now, I've literally just started. Them stacks of ore that you see right there, that was the first rendezvous, or route out, whatever. You know, excursion out, and then what I've got in my inventory was the next day. As you can see, I have built nothing. This is all I have. So as soon as we get going, we're going to build us another, but we can't until we build the tool manufacturer. Let's turn this guy off. Let's take that guy. We'll put him there. He'll charge up real quick off that battery. And then if I need to, I can always swap to it. There we go. Which my notification's on up there. I'm just not getting any sound for some reason. Did I mute my thing on accident maybe? Let me look. No? No, my audio's not muted. So I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. Yeah, no, because remember I've been hearing them. Yeah, we've got audio. Oh, wait. Open volume mixer. There's the problem. Ha 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 ha, derp. I had turned it down the other day.
Power critical.
How about that?
Power low.
That's much gooder. Wait a second, it's making noises now. Use an empty crate to stow ingots. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I'm about to make a locker for it. I use a locker instead. But yeah, same concept. Have you bought this yet, Oz? Or do you just watch people play? I mean, nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, if you've bought it, you know. You can get your butt on here and play. You can go mining for me. Go get some ore for me, Eyes. Come on now. You're not sold on it yet? You should be. You should be here in the near future. Let's stop this. There we go. Now we'll start it again. Now we can grab this 30 gold, put it in there, and we can go ahead and do something. Here in the near future, when they add in all the go do stuff, what they call the what do they call it? Away missions. That's when a lot more people will buy, because that's when they'll add in the ability to once they, it is. I semi agree with you. I'm not going to bloat it up and say it's the end all of games. There's times I just don't feel like playing it either. And if the game ends up at a point where I don't feel like playing it, then that says that there's just not quite enough real content to it yet. There's enough content in this if you're creative. If you want to build a cool base and you want to do stuff, there's plenty of content. But if you want more than that, if you want a purpose behind building said base, they really haven't added that into the game yet, other than to survive. But it's coming. I mean, it is coming. And it is, in fact, in the away mission setup that they have planned. That you'll be able to build a shuttle, supposedly. Now, this is the last I read. Was, and from the dev streams, was that the intent is to build a shuttle, and then the resources and the materials and the stuff that you can make, you'll get missions, distress missions and things like that, away missions, where you'll have to go and you'll have to take said materials to other colonies. Like they'll be low on water. So you'll have to scour out and get a bunch of ice and take them some ice, or they'll need, let's get some more stuff going. Some more copper would be fine. Or they'll need, something, or they'll need food. They'll be running low on food And the thing will be you'll have to deliver so many eggs to them or so many chickens or whatever. And that'll give making all the food a purpose. There'll be a purpose behind making the food. Instead of right now, you can't do anything with it that I know of, at least. Doesn't mean you can't, but in my knowledge, there's nothing to do with it other than, you can make it, you can grow it, you can hatch the eggs, and that's it. So there's no real reason. And I'm a guy, I've got to have purpose. That's just how I work. There's got to be a purpose behind, the stuff that I'm doing, or I'm not going to have fun doing it. And unfortunately, there's, beyond getting your base up and going, the basics. Kind of. All right, let's see. The possibilities for this one are large. That's one of the cool things. All right, what we want is solar panels. Have I completely... No, it's up here a little bit further, past logic. Was that it back there? One solar panel. All right, so we need iron, gold, and copper. Let's get some solars going. Right now, the game's got enough content that you can play around with it. That's the extent of it, though. I mean, it's, in my opinion, is it worth, the price? Sure it is. Will it eventually become more than worth the price? Yes, I think it will. I think eventually, if they continue on the path of what they're saying that they're going to do, I think it will eventually be well worth the amount of money that they want for it. All right, we can make 4 more, which is the goal here. Nope, back the other way. There we go. But I'm an EA freak. I mean, I have no problems whatsoever with early access. I approach every early access title that I buy in the mindset of, this is all that I'm planning, that I know I'm going to get. Alright, so we're just short of copper, which is fine. 3, 4. Alright, so now what we need to do is drop that here. And we need to really, really get into making some of these. Alright, we need some iron frames. We've still got 7. Which is going to give us... I'm probably going to just base off of this, to be honest with you. We'll go, I'm going to drop it down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll take some space out. I'll skip this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5. And I'm going to do that just because I do it. That's just me. Learn to deal with it. Alright, where are the iron plates? Because it should have given me enough iron plates to have built all of it. Did I throw them on the ground somewhere? I don't remember what I did with them. 4 maybe? No. Glass sheets. Iron walls that I never use. Just run them through the recycler. There should be some iron plates around here. There they are. Wait, they don't give you enough? 2, 4, 6. Yep, they give you, they're 6 short. They give you 50, but they give you enough of those. Okay, that's fine. We'll make some. So let's make some iron sheets. build some iron sheets. So 1, 2, 1, that's 2, that's 3, and I need one more. There we go, 2. Now I need another couple iron frames. There goes 1. I need like one more at least. 2. Alright. So let's figure, we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 space here. So we'll go up one more off of that one, I guess, and do the solar sensor on that. So we'll do it here instead. 1, and then we'll go up one more. There we go. And we'll do the solar sensor there. We'll do all of that there. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 more. So let's make 5 more iron frames. Let's see. Connect the solars. Let's see. It seems like a little more than a rewind. Okay, I read that. I'll come down to who their mid-game content first. Stationeers. See, well, I'm not about all that. I get both of them. That's just me, though. I think we're gonna make one extra because I can't remember if I said I wanted 5 or 6. 80, 90, 100. There's 6. That's good. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now let's make about 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on a second. I'll read the rest of the chat. 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I run out? Ran out of iron. We ran out of freaking iron. We got more though, so that don't matter. Let's go into 3. Let's swap that, put that on, go into there. Alright, let's go into this, drop it, take that out, we'll process this iron real quick. Okay, there we go. So let's pick those back up. And we can go start putting these down. So 1. I just need to make enough room here to put the logic system down and the battery stuff. So we're going to need one more actually, now that I think about it. Need another frame. Which all this is fine. We can put the logic system right here.
Power low.
Yeah. We'll put the logic system here, wire it in. That'll be the first run. This will be the second run of cables. They'll both come down and into it, which is fine. That is absolutely fine. We can, yeah, we need to make one more frame, so that iron should be done. We need one more iron frame. And then we need iron sheets. Three, 4. We'll make about 6. That'll be plenty. 4, 5, 6. Is there an iron sheet in there? No. Okay. Alright, let's see. Another suggestion I made last night, if you make more than one solar farm, just run them all off one controller. I do. And connect the solars with cable. I do. The other streamer I watched last night went early on steel being the go-to. I don't know where my keys are. They're out there. I never bring my keys in here, so.
Did you put them in your pocket?
No. Let's go get. Hang on a second. Is that down there where I put my? It is, ain't it? Oh, I can get in there anyway, so it's okay. It's all good. Where'd all the other things I made go? You'll see. I do. I don't like all that mumbo jumbo garbage that them guys were doing the other day when they went out there messing with my power. You don't need all that. That's all just, I don't know why they felt that they needed all that. You can, with the way that I set up my solar, you can do as many solars as you want to, and never need any more than the 4 logic chips and 1 solar sensor. That's all you need. Anything more than that is just being wasteful and bloat. You can do the whole power reading thing right off your system without adding in all that logic crap. You don't need to divert power for your batteries anymore. Alright, these are all done. And then this one. 2. And then we need to build this one. 1's all we need. Alright, so let's turn this off. And we'll go put it, we'll throw it down right there. Just we'll have to remember. Let's take that off. We'll drop it on the ground. Go to 3. I want to put that on. Alright, so we need these solar panels. Okay, turn like so. Like so. Oops. Like so. Like so. I need my crowbar. Alright. And I know I've got a piece of glass up there. That's fine. Now let's get out this guy. Go into here. Let's put those guys up. Now when I pick it up, it'll put it in my inventory. And then we can put it right there. Now where's that piece of glass? It's up top there. Nope. There it is, in fact. Alright, let's go grab the other glass sheets. We can finish building them. And then we'll make the cable to wire it all together. We've got a good battery. When it says it's critical, that's when I'll be concerned with it. We need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more iron frames. So 4 times 7, 28. How much iron do I have? I got 40. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 more, 5, 6, and 7. Stop. And then make. I'm telling you, I'm sitting here in a pair of shorts. They're not in my pockets, Mama. My pants are behind me on the chair. Okay. Yeah, I never do. You must have carried them in here, Mother. Don't cuss at me with that tongue. You kiss your mama with that mouth? 3, 4, 5, 6, and nope, 7. Yeah, I know, just a little bit of it was needed there, but hey, that little bit would make it look awkward in my mind. So, alright, so let's pick up all these. Let's grab that one. Now we can go to here, drop that. Oh, good God, that's the game. Game's over. They watch football out there, my mom and one of her friends, and they get hyper sometimes. Oh, I don't know if I got enough. I got enough to get the top made. So we're going to need 2 more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this one, because I can't see that one, and that one I'll notice, so I need 2 more. Do I have any iron left in here? Yeah, I do. we go. I need 2 frames. I want to get this done because I'll forget about it. Or 2 sheets, rather. There we go. I want to go to get this done and go put this guy up because the sun's fitting to come up. 1, 2. There we go. So everything's built right. Uh-oh. We're going to need one right there. But we'll worry about that in a little bit. Let's put this guy up. Now we can just get out here and relax and get our logic system built. All that good stuff. So I need that one sensor because it starts you with one right there. If we set this guy up right there, that'll work. Now we can go into here. I don't have nowhere near enough cable, so I'm going to go make a bunch of cable. We need it straight, like so, like so, like so. Be careful, like so. Alright, now let's grab that. We'll put that in there. We'll grab that. We'll put that in there. We'll go to, oops, I just passed it. Cable coil. Grab that gold. Drop it over here on the ground somewhere. We will eventually make the thingies that you told me to. Let me see. Hey, did you dig your welder safe? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Alright, stop. Alright, that's plenty. Now I need that iron back. Give me that iron back. Alright. And now we need to make some of that heavy watt cable. And we'll just, oh, we need gold and copper. Whoops. Ooh, when did they change that? Has it always been that way? Huh. So I need a bunch of these. So let's put some more copper in there. Alright, 1. I'm just going to let it go. We'll go down here. And it's going to go like so, but I need a corner. No, actually, no. Well, it'll sit for a minute. Let's see. We can go ahead and work on some of this. It's going to go from here. We need it. That's right. Like so. And then straight. And straight. And straight. And straight. How bad's my battery? It's just low. Good. Oh, hang on. Be careful there with you bumping me and stuff. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that didn't go there. Come on, Zane. 5. There we go. That's got to come up. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Space. And then 1. We need a bunch more cable. Oh, good Lord. Stop. That'll be plenty. That's going to be way more than I needed. Well, maybe not. Let's go back to cable coil. Make whatever you got left of that. We got plenty of. Alright, that needs to come up. And here we just need one of these guys. And then a straightaway. Straightaway. Skip it. Straightaway. We might not have enough still. We're going to need some more. Skip it. Straightaway. Skip it. Straightaway. Skip it. straight away, and then off to wherever I'm going to go. So I need a four-way junction here, right there, and I need a four-way junction here. That's two. I need four more of these minimum. Okay, stop. All right. Heck yeah, we got enough of this stuff. I know it looks like that's a lot, but I haven't put one of my things in there. Let's go to the heavy. How much do we have? Oh, we still got 19 gold. We still got plenty. We'll let that go for a few minutes while we add some more of this. Alright, go to straight away. Turn it. I know. Saying you need to go, oops, you need to go do your battery. I will. Now I need a corner. Hopefully that battery's charged. If that battery's not charged, I'm hurting. All right. Oh, it's not. Well, it's charged more than mine is. And that one, none of this is connected, so I have to get this connected now. So we have to make this work. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. All right. Okay. So that'll be fine because the batteries are going to go right there, the first one. So let's go to this. And I know this ain't going to be pretty, but it's going to tie in, and that's the main thing that matters right now. I just got to tie this into my line just so that I can charge that battery, and then I can tear this back up. Do a corner. There we go. And that's not going to work. Let's throw that down. Go to 5. Where's my wire cutters? 3, 4, 5. Where are my wire cutters? Where did I throw them down at? There they are. Alright, so let's see. Let's pick that up. Let's pick that up. We got time. We got time. It's not the end of the world. We'll just do this. We'll just jerry rig it for a few just to make it work. There goes that. That. We got plenty of cable to get it hooked up, and then we can get these batteries charged. Like that. Do it straight like that. Like that. Go to this, pick that up, and this will at least be charging, and that's the thing. As long as it's charging, and there we go. So, and it's perfect. They're all facing straight up. So, is there something wrong with the... Oh, good Lord. What did I do with the glass? I forgot to build them. There we go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, now it'll be charging. And I need that. Four-way junction and a 4-way junction. So that's all tied in now. We can throw that down there. Okay, this will be charging now. Good deal. And it's charging off 4. So, yeah, that's what all this is. Got the controller going up. It'll come down. Let's go ahead and we can finish putting these out. Whoa, straight away. Straight. I'm going to preemptively wire this for everything. You don't have to do this, but it's better to do it. Just get it done. I'm not going to have enough of these. Oh, wait, I'm making Gold cable. No, I didn't. I stopped it. Good. Woof. Thought I was making gold cable over there again. I was going to run back and stop it. It's such a bum rush right here at the beginning, trying to get everything going, get everything tied in. All right, yeah, there we go. It's over that way. Let's go. Where's my wrench? There we go. Tilt down. And then we need to go 90 degrees. There we go. Tilt it down to about, no, go back up 90. And then go down about 3. There we go. Fortunately, I know what to do here, so it's not too big a deal. If you didn't know what was going on, then you'd be in trouble. Is that dropping? 395 to 391. Let's go down 1, down 1, down 1, down 1, and down 1. And then that should leave that battery charged. Yep, fully charged. Beautiful. All right, so now we just need some more regular red cable. We got plenty of the other. All right, we're just going to make tons of this. Put that up. We're going to need so much of this, it ain't going to matter. If we make 40 or 50 of them. I think we have, what, 30 copper in there? 32, so that'll make 64. All right. Which is fine by me. Now these are not proper. These are going to have to be changed whenever I put this other set of 5K satellites. Yeah, when I put these other 5 satellites down. Let's see, this needs to go to about right here. All right. So is that all connected? Yeah. Okay. So we can go stop this, because all we got to make is our little whatchamaflunkies. This is the network cable, by the way, to anybody curious as to what it is I'm actually doing. All right, this needs to be a tri-junction right there. We're just tying all these in. 2, 3, and one more. 4. So see these junctions that I'm putting in now, they're all going to have to be built over here on this side too to connect to the next row of panels. And yes, I know ahead of time that I'm going to lose about 40% of the available power that these guys will be connecting. But it's not the end of the world. It's not a big deal to me. I don't care. 4. Let me see. So now now that it's nighttime, we can approach this. I actually might leave that for right now for a little while. That power's fine for right now until I can actually get some steel to make a battery. That should be okay. All right, so let's get over here. We still got a little bit of gold left. 16, yeah, okay. We need to start making our logic system. That way we can stop playing with these things. Back. All right, I need 2 of these. Already did. Or, well, they're backwards. I've got to flip them around one. But, yeah, I'm going to. That's 1. Let me get these made, and then I plan to do all that. All right, and then I need a logic memory. All right, and now we need a logic processor. And we can go to 5. Let's put all this stuff up for right now. so that we can pick it all up. And that's that. So 1, 2, go to 3. We can put that there, and then we can go like that. We can come
Power
around here.
critical.
Power critical? What are you talking about, power critical? Not anymore. Drop that. Pick that up, put that in there, put that in there. Let's take this. Alright. So, now as you just pointed out, guys, it's time to get all this set up. So, what is this? Logic reader. We need a logic reader going to there. So I can set all of this anywhere here. I say we do it right here. Yeah, that should be plenty of room. I think we have to do it there, but we'll try and do it like this. What is that? Logic writer. We need to turn you like that. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to put the memory chip down. Mark my words. Mark my words that I said that. Logic math, and then logic memory. Told you. So it's got to go there. So let's go to 5. Let's get my drill. We'll pick that one up, and I'll re-put it. Well, there. How about that? Whoops, wrong thing. Alright. So let's go like this. Logic writer. Turn it. You need to be right there. Logic IOs. This one goes right there. Hang on. That batch writer's upside down. Logic math goes right there. Pick you up. And you need to be spun. And you need to go like that. So, yeah, we're good. That'll work. Alright. Now, let's go into here. Let's put you up. And, you know, I found out something really cool the other day that I had no idea. I had no idea about this. But I'll show you as soon as I get this all done. Alright, this is only going to take me a minute. I've done this so many times that it's not even, there's no guesstimation. I know exactly how to do this. Come on, turn to the corner. There you go. Straight away, I need a T. Right there, and I need a straightaway. And then I need a T. Alright. And then a corner. Then a straightaway. Straightaway. And then the other input power thing goes there. And I need some more cable. Cable, no. Regular cable coil, there we go. I need about, I don't know, about 5 or 10 of these. But yeah, you're dead on. I do need to do that. 7, 9, 10. What we got left in there? 8. That's only going to make 16 more. Let them go. Then we need a straight, and then we need to tie this into the power line. So I need this guy, which is why I put it on my belt, and then I need this right there, and then I need to come over here. There should be another, it's in here, right, that's a power. that's what I need. Power controller, of which unfortunately I don't have a battery for at the moment. Turn, 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 turn. Yep, that's right. So let's go over here and let's say that's done. So let's pick this up, put this in here and do that because I'm going to need that. Because I'm going to need to make another one of these small batteries, which is a real shame. Let's just not. Let's just not. What don't I use? I don't use this very often at all. I mean, I do, but not very often. Not before I'll be able to make another battery. So, full charge. F. Oh shoot, that battery's dead. It never got charged. Ruh-roh. Oh well, my battery better not go dead or I die. We'll drop you. Go back to 5. We'll put you up for right now. We'll pick you up. We'll pick you up. We'll go back to that. Drop it again. Pick that up. Open this. You don't have to have this, but it's just best to do it. Okay, and we'll turn you on. And it's also best to put a big one in here, but for right now we don't have one. But we're going to close this for right now. Just leave it going. It'll work. That's all that matters. Alright. So now what we need to do is wire out everything. This has to come out one more. I didn't realize until just this second, but yeah, this is one too close. But that's fine. Not a big deal. Just do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. And then do this. There we go. Alright. I actually I want to do this. I want to make this look better. We'll go there. We'll go there. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Because none of this has to be there. This can be out as far as I want to take it. Alright, so let's just do this. Let's go with a corner there. And there goes the sun for me at least, so there I'll be good. This is not going to actually be here. We'll go like this, like this, like this, like this. Then I need a corner going up, and then spin it like so. And then I need a corner going like so, and then another one going up. Okay, and then like so. There we go. So that ties in the sensor. That's coming off. There we go. And then this can go here. Yeah, that'll be just fine. We can do like that, like that, like that. Now I need a straight there. I need to pick that guy up. I need a straight there, a straight there, a straight there, a straight there. I need a straight there. Why are you all difficult to see all of a sudden when you shouldn't be? What the heck is going on? Oh, I see. I see what happened. There's no, I just think I lost that wire right there. There's no block there to build on. That's why I did that. Can you get off me? Just sit down. Alright, so let's do it right. There we go. And then we need a corner coming off this, but going that way. And then we need to hit this and take that cable out, and then put a corner coming this way, like so. And that didn't need to be a 4-way, did it? No, it needed to be a 3-way. So let's pick that up. That's what we needed. Like that. There we go. And then we can run this around by picking this one up, doing the same thing with a corner, like so. And then working, I'm just working around the cables. There's other, oh wait, whoa. E. I need to pick that up. That's ugly. That's the wrong thing. That's a 3-way corner. I just needed a corner. I needed that. Okay, and then a straight from there to there. Alright, so that ties the power in, runs the power through that, also runs the power over and into the system, which is what I needed. Okay. So, now let's make a few more. I need to add copper. Alright. We need to hurry up. Sunlight's overhead now. These guys need to all be at about 50%. There we go. Yeah. Well, maybe. I'm going to need more, but I don't know. Alright, green and blue. That's all we needed. Alright, now I need more heavy cable. Or I mean regular cable. I'm probably going to need more gold though, yes. But for this right now, to get it going so that I've got everything working and that everything's working, the logic system and everything, I'm good. I've got everything I need. I just need to tie in the actual logic system now. Alright, so there goes that. I need that straight through. I need a corner here, like so, and then I need a corner there. And then that's it. So it's set up. That's it. I just need to get my screwdriver out and set everything up. So daylight sensor, reading solar angle, math will be division, logic input, memory input, increase 1.8. Everything's right there, there, and there. The logic reader needs to be the math by, no, that's wrong. That whole device is wrong. Whoops. Alright, so let's see. That needs to be a logic batch writer. And it needs to be turned upside down. There we go. There we go. So let's put that back. Alright, so that needs to be the logic math. needs to be, it's not touching it, that's why. My bad. I'd forgot to bring this guy up. I had him set, I just hadn't tied him in yet. And then a corner. And there we go. So let's go to there. And then now we need to set this to solar panels. And we need it to do vertical. And then logic math. Everything is now set. Now what we need to do is go like so. Go all the way down to 0. And then turn this to 180, 270. I went one too far. So 270. 270. It doesn't matter which direction I go. I've just got to flip it all the way around to the back side. 270. 270. Is that lining up right? Let's go all the way down. No, that's actually not right. Go to 0. So it's not 270. It's 90. So let's take it to 90, and then it'll be right. That's right. So these guys need to all be at 90. Then all the way down. I'm setting up what setting them all at 0. There we go. Good. So now when I turn that on, that on, that on, and I just need to put that up, put that open to open that, turn this on for now, but it ain't going to work, so it don't matter. But we can grab that, put that in there, and there, everything should be cycling like crazy to turn that way. And it is. Beautiful. Alright, so now we don't have to mess with power anymore, so power's good. It'll be good for a little while. We'll end up moving these, but for right now they're fine. This was to get it all working. I just wanted to do it like this so that when I put my plates down and stuff, you don't see it. It's all hidden. If I had taken and let that line go straight, I would have had to have brought this guy up back here and then went forward, and you would have always had that little curve of wire, and it would have just looked ridiculous. So now that that's working, and now that we don't have to panic anymore, which we probably still kind of do, I can explain until it says I'm at low power. What we have done here is set up a logic network to control our satellites, to point them at the sun. And I know that I explained this in my last video and the last time we played it, but I'm going to explain it again for anybody that's new. And it really sucks to have to do this during the nighttime, but it is what it is. So we've got 5 solar panels. If you look at the solar panels, you have a lightning bolt, and you have a little network, data network. Now you can make the ones that are data and solar at the same time, or data and power at the same side. I highly say that you don't. I highly suggest you don't. Make it with the power on one side and the network on the other. It's just so much easier to control, to see your flow, to see where everything's going if you leave your power and your network separated. So you got 5 of them. What I've done here is preemptively put the heavy watt cable for when we run further, because we'll end up running another 5 out. There'll be 10 out, and it'll be 2 rows of 10, which will give us 20 panels. Now, these things put out a little over 450 watts all the time. Little over 450 watts per. Now, this red cable can only withstand 5K. You can't go any higher than that. If you push any more power through these red ones above 5K, it'll start burning them out. They'll basically be shorting out. So what you got to do is you got to run this heavy cable for the power all the way up to the battery. Now, we don't have a battery yet, and we're not pushing anywhere near 5,000 watts yet, or 5,000 kilowatts yet. So we're okay. Or it's 5 kilowatts. Yeah, right? No, I think it's 5,000 kilowatts. Yeah, 5,000 kilowatts. But we're not pushing anywhere near that yet, so we're okay, because we're only pushing 450, 450, 450, 450, 450. So we're pushing about 2,200, maybe 2,300, give or take. You know, between 20 and 2,500. So it's what, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and then 21, 22, 2250. Now, with the sun directly overhead for about 10 seconds of every day, these guys will push 500 watts. But that's all. It's just that 10 seconds. It's the only time that they push that much. So, the rest of the day, it's between 450 and 500. So, I average it at about 450, 475, give or take. Anyhow, regardless, with 4 of those, we're only pushing about half as much. So, or with 5 of them, rather. We're well under half as much as what these cables can, the regular red cables can support. So we don't need a battery yet. We're okay. Now we've got the network side tied together that goes all the way around the outside, and it's preemptively set up all but the junctions for the next line to be set in. So I'll be able to grab 5 more solar panels, come in and plop them down, boom, 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 and then the only thing that I'll have to do is go back and put a junction to connect to the network port on each one of the next 5 solar panels whenever I put them in. And then I've got the heavy watt cable running up through the middle. Hey, Buildy Guard, how you doing, man? So that's what we've got. And then we've transitioned here because the battery will go here, and then we'll just come out the front of the battery into a transistor, and then we'll go into these. So we're okay. But now, as to the logic system, how all this works, that line that runs network now runs into the network port on this logic system. Before we get into that, though, let's continue with the power line. The power line comes up, curves around, and then it's giving it's running power to this, and it's also branching off, as you can see, and then running up, and then across and down into another one of these PCUs. This PCU is allowing battery to be sent to the battery charger, and then it's running to my devices that I've got over here. That's all that it's doing. Now, what a PCU does is a PCO is a single flow connector for power. That power comes in and hits this way. This PCU only allows power to go this way. You can't back loop through it. So power comes to here. It charges the battery that's inside this PCU, which I can now flop mine for, which is good. It charges the battery that's in here, and then this battery sucks power off the line, and anything that the battery's not taking, any power that's coming through this line that the battery's not consuming, that power continues through the line. But everything here can use this battery as a battery backup. Think a PSU or a backup power supply and all that other stuff, you know, for your computer or normal home system, or you know, if you work in a business system with a PSU or a backup power system. Think of that. What these power control units do? They give you a battery that your system can suck juice from, and then that battery will recharge off of the main line. So that's what's controlling all of this power. Now, if your main line needs more power than that battery provides, and your main line is providing it, the main line will provide that additional power. It'll push power to this battery and to your main line at the same time. So you're okay. Now, the reason that you use here for your logic network, this PCU, which as you can see, this battery and all of this stuff, this battery's, done, which that's a small battery. That's why. This small battery it's just they don't have enough power to keep this going unless you've got this pointing at the sun and you got everything charged up. So the way that all this works is you have power coming in to here. This PCU, basically you would normally put a big battery here, and then it would always have power because the power flow can only come through it this way. The only thing that this battery would ever be powering is these guys, these 4 little chips, and they use very little power. They use a lot more power than they used to, but they still use minimal power. One large battery being recharged by the system daily will keep these circuits running just fine, and you'll never need anything else. They'll just suck the juice from this battery, which will continuously be being recharged from your system. Alright, and then this cable comes out of that and runs to the power of this guy, which is the top. If you look over here on top of the chip, there's a lightning bolt right there. So you're running power to that, you're running power to that, and then this loop around, I know it's real hard to see with me running around and maneuvering all around. This loop around right here loops around to the power side of this, and then it dead ends right there. And this is so that I don't cross any of my logistic network with the power. And then with these other cables, which are the network. So if I come over here, and this is what I was talking about earlier, where I said I found out something really cool that I didn't know about. And that's that you can paint your power cables. And that's really, really smart. So, like these cables in here that I know that are part of my network, I can paint these because these are logistic cables. This is network cable. All of this is network cable. None of this is power. And this goes out and goes, as you can see, it goes up to that sensor. But all of these, everything you see here that's green is network cabling, as is all of this. This is network cable too. This cable, none of these cables, these green lines, none of them ever touch the power lines. All the way out. I could go all the way down, but I'm not going to. But for reference, you can do this so that you can keep track of what's network and what's power. Green lines now are the power, or the network rather, and the red ones are my power lines. So what we've done here is we've taken these 4 logic chips. We've used 2 logic I/O chips, a logic reader and a batch writer. We've used a logic calculation chip or whatever it is, a logic processor chip as a math unit, and then a logic memory chip. Well, you take the logic reader and you set up a line that runs up to one of these daylight sensors. Now what we need to do, which I forgot to do, is we need to take this off, and then we need to put that up, then we can pick that up. Now that's a hollow sheet. Once you've built on that sheet, you can then deconstruct the interior so that it's just the iron frame again, and that'll stay there. So now the sun can shine through that hollow sheet and hit the back side of the sensor. The sensor doesn't get blocked. But this side, the logic reader, you set it up to the daylight sensor, and then you have to click on this little thing to access the daylight sensor, and you have to set this one to solar angle. Now what this chip, if I point at it, it's 34.24 whatever, 0.7, 0.8, 36. That's reading the solar angle off of this, which is telling it what angle the sun is in the sky. Alright, because the sun is only visible to us at 180 degrees at any given time. You've got 180 degrees of visibility from the sun. We have to calculate that into a percentile basis of 100%. So 100, you take 180 times 100 gives you 180 divided by 1, or was it 100 divided by, no, 180 divided by 100, which gives you 1.8. Because of these right here. Now if I throw this down and get my wrench out, you'll see these are now adjusting vertical in single percents. But 28, now it's at 29. But typically they go in percents of from 0 to 100. So you have to get it to where you're converting the 180 degrees, so 180, into a percentile 1 to 100, or 0 to 100, which is, like I said, you multiply it by, you do the math, the basic math. 180 divided by 100, which is 1.8. So that gives you the algorithm that you need, the math. So you take the logic reader, goes to the math, and you lock it there. You click with your screwdriver there, and that connects it to the logic reader. And then you click the screwdriver there, and it connects it down this chain, which is the only thing connected on that chain is the memory. So it's the only option. That's why it's red. The only option is the logic memory. And then you use your screwdriver on this little increase thing, and you set this memory chip to 1.8, which is your algorithm you need. You need to divide the logic reader's value of up to 180, divide it by the 1.8, and it gives you, it's the reverse of the math. It gives you then the percentile from 0 to 100 that the vertical alignment of the solar panels needs to be. So then you can go to your batch writer, and you can set to solar panels, because along this network line, the only thing the network is connected to is the solar panels. If there was any other devices connected on that network, like the battery or anything else, you'd be able to flip-flop through them all on this screw. But the only thing that network port does connect to is the solar panels. And if you look on the sides of these, that screw is in relevance to this side. This screw is in relevance to the network side on this side, and there is no network port back here. There's just a network port on that side, and the left and right screws control that. These two screws control what's done on this side. This screw controls what's done on this side. It's like that on all these chips. So you connect the math unit to the memory chip and to the logic reader. It takes and does the divisional math, and you have to set this to divide, and then it sends that number, whatever it happens to be, which the angle right now is 52 point whatever, to the batch writer. The batch writer then is set to solar angle, and you can then change this, what portion of the solar angle to affect, of the solar panels to affect, and I've got it set to vertical. So it takes the number that the math unit gives it, and then it writes that to all of the solar panels on the line, because it's a batch writer. You can use a regular logic writer to affect just one device, or you can use a batch writer to affect all of a type of device on a line. And then it tells all of these solar panels what you need to set the vertical alignment to in order to be facing whatever the current solar angle is. And that's the logic network. That is all you need. That is it. That is a complete logic network that is necessary in order to have as many of these solar panels as you want connect and look at the sun. You don't have to have 3 different logic systems. You don't need a different logic system for every set of solar panels. You don't. You just need those 4 chips controlling your logic system. And then I can put 50 solar panels down that line. And then I can put 50 panels down this line. And then I can come over next to it, and I can put 2 more sets of these frames. And I can put 2 more sets of them. And so long as I tie that network into this network, and that power skips over and comes in and ties into any kind of power system, it doesn't matter. As long as that network is tied into this network and only the solar panel network ports are tied in, this one little set of 4 chips will control every solar panel array that I set up. You don't need anything else. Nothing more. Now, there's a lot of stuff that you used to use, logic-wise, especially when it comes to putting in a battery, because batteries wouldn't charge properly when they were put in when they were in circuit, when they were in a closed circuit, or when they were run in parallel. But now the way that the logic system has been redesigned, it handles that all by itself. The game handles that now. You don't need to do a logic network. You don't need to do multiple state reads and writes to determine how much power is in each battery and where power needs to be going and blah, blah, blah. You don't have to do any of that anymore. If you have one battery, 100% of your power goes into that battery. If you have 2 batteries, then the game automatically splits it up. 50% goes to one battery, 50% to another. If you have 4 batteries, 25% goes to each battery, and so on and so forth. So you don't need anything more than that. That's all that you need. And I know that it was a long hour and 45 minutes, or 2 hours now, and 20 minutes to get to this discussion, but, you know, that's how this game works. You got to build it before you can explain it. But that's solar power. That's a logic network to control solar power, and as you'll see, I'll have a fully charged battery over here. This little guy right here should be fully charged, and hopefully this little battery will make it through the night, because our next project is we need to make some steel so that we can quickly make some some large batteries, so that we can replace all of these small batteries with large batteries. And after steel is get the base set up, at least the platform, and decide how we're going to do this. I kind of want to do a whole vault tech, thinking I've been in this mood. I might even actually get it. I've been thinking about buying, what's the Vault Tech game? Come on, somebody help me out. Something 4. It's 4. What's the day ago? I can't even think of it. The name's just complete. Fallout. I've been thinking about buying Fallout 4 for the PlayStation. That way I could just kick back and play it with a controller. I've got it for the PC. Yep. I've got it for the PC. And I've been enjoying. I did enjoy it when I was playing it on the PC, but I didn't get very far. I only got about 20 hours into the game, and then I kind of got pulled over onto another game. So I've been thinking about buying it for the PlayStation and playing it on, getting the Game of the Year edition and playing it on the PlayStation. But I don't know. I don't know if it's worth buying. I could just go spend. I could spend $15 and buy the season pass and get all of the stuff. Or I can spend, I think, $30 and get the whole thing for the PlayStation. So I haven't decided. I like playing games on the PlayStation. Some people like consoles, some people don't. You'll have people in my channel that'll be like, oh, console haters. I hate consoles for sissies, and blah, blah, blah. I play whatever in the heck's comfortable, whatever I feel like playing. Let's get some more ore melted. We've still got a bunch in here. We got a bunch of copper. We've got some, we do have some more gold. How about that? So we can turn these machines back on, and we can smelt this stuff. How much we got in there? 22? Yeah, we can get all this stuff smelted in the dark time. We can close that up, though, before I forget. And what I want to do is I want to keep an eye on this battery over here and see how it's already in the green. So they may have boosted the amount of power consumption that these guys do. I always thought that a small battery was more than enough in the nighttime to keep these guys, going. And it might very well be. I don't know. We'll see. If when we come back over here right before light comes up, if this battery's dead, then I'll know that I definitely need to quit fooling around and get some large batteries made. You can make steel really, really easy and early on. I can make steel right now. I mean, right now I can make steel. I'd have to go get some iron, and I'd need to go get some coal. But that's it. I mean, I just would have to go out and mine up some iron and some coal, and then you need 2 volatiles and 1 oxide, and that's it, and you can make steel. It's really that easy. You build a furnace, you just set it down. You don't need anything special. You don't have to build a fancy. Let's go put this stuff back up. There's only 5% left in it. It's this one, I think. You don't need anything special to do very basic stuff, to do one-time processing. It's not hard at all. It's real easy to do. And we will show that here in a few, because I need to do it. We need to make some iron. And let's see. We need to make a furnace, in fact. So we'll go ahead and make one. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get that done. So let's find the furnace. Kit furnace. Should be right here, in fact. Right there. So all we need, we've got the copper. We need this thing of iron to make. Once this thing of iron makes, we can go ahead and get the furnace made. And you can just set it like right over here, because the furnace does not require a network. It doesn't require power. It's real easy to get the very basic stuff done. If you just want to make some steel, you know, which is a requirement to have a furnace in order to make steel, you can get that beginner steel made really easy. And I'll show you how to do it here. As soon as the sun comes up, we'll go get enough iron and coal so that we can make a batch. And you'll make a batch of about 200 or so. Let's go ahead and do the gold. But you'll make a batch. That first batch will be a batch of 200 if you do it like I'm going to show you. And let's make a furnace. This is going to take a few minutes. Let's check that battery one more again. Yeah, see, it's in the yellow. This battery, I think what they did was they boosted the amount of power that these guys use. So it requires a large battery to make it through the night. So yeah, we definitely need to make some steel. So that's okay. No big deal. We'll get this furnace made. We'll go ahead and set it up. And then come morning, we'll swap our battery out with that one. And then we'll go, because we've already got our bag on and everything. So we're good to go. And we'll just go get us, we'll go get a couple volatiles. We'll get a couple oxide. We'll get us a few stacks of iron. And then we'll get one stack of coal. And we'll come back, and then tomorrow night we'll throw it all together. Now, one trick about the furnace is you want to do it at nighttime. You got to do it at nighttime. At least when you're doing it this way. Come on, dude. This thing's going to take freaking 10 minutes. When you're doing it at the night, or outside like this, you got to do it at night, because if you don't, your volatiles and stuff will be real hard to manage. So it's just best to do it at night. Oh, I'm going to try and process it. I'm just trying to watch 3 things at one time. I'm trying to get it all processed before it's the night's over. We can go into here, hit E and put that guy up. 88, 89. Well, we got plenty of time. We don't have to really baby that. There's the gold. So we can put some copper in there. But I'm going to try and process all this ore before we go back out. Now, the cool thing about steel is you can use ingots or ore. It doesn't matter. It's really up to you. You can use either or. Doesn't matter. Now, when you set this guy down, you want to leave it off the ground like that. And you got to think about where the buttons, controls, and stuff are. So we're going to turn it around. The buttons for this guy is on the side. So we're going to set it right there. Just like that, and the stuff's going to come out the bottom. So you need to make sure that you've got it off the ground a little bit like that so that you can pick the stuff up when it's done. So let's check this battery. Yeah, this battery's red. It's about to die. That's why it gets almost to the ground and they get just enough solar to kick back around. Watch. It'll die and they'll be angled about that much of an angle right there by the time it dies. But it's all good. We do have some gold, so we can put that in there. As to the heavy, we don't need much more because we're only going to need like a couple. Because we're going to put a battery that's going to go right there, and then we need like 1 or 2 to run to the what's the thing called? Transformer. We need a couple to run to the transformer, and then coming out the transformer, you just use the regular cable. Because the transformer allows you to control power flow. So I can run heavy cable, all of my power into the battery, and the battery will take whatever you give it. And then you put a battery, And then you need heavy cable coming out of the battery because the battery will send power as fast as anything wants it. So it'll send 20,000 watts a second if it asks for it. But if you run heavy cable then to a transformer, you can tell the transformer, all right, I only want you to send 4,500 watts out this line at any time, or 4,900 watts out this line at any time. And that line connects to all other lines, so these lines will never have more than 4,900 watts transferred to them. So it doesn't matter. You can request 6,000 and things just won't work. You know, you'll have things that won't turn on. All right, let's see. We got 17 of these. Let's put that in there.
Power low.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. If you overtax a battery in real life, if you draw too much amperage out of it, it'll blow. We're good. We'll make it to the daytime, and then we'll swap with that battery because that battery will be charged by then. Now what we can do is we can help it a little bit if we wanted to. We could go into here. We could put that in there. We could go like this. Take that, and then we can go ahead and just tilt these downwards the rest of the way because the battery power. Oh, wait. We're going the wrong way, baby. There we go. I meant to hit that. You gotta be careful where you point. There we go. Now them batteries are dead. That battery's dead. DED dead. It keeps trying to go back up to 10. It's got just a tiny bit of juice left in it. See it flashing? It's not quite dead. When them lights turn off, the battery's dead. So we can put that up. We can go over here. Let's put this away. And then we'll go get some... we can close that. We'll go get some coal and iron in the morning and make a quick batch of steel. And it's just a hand jam batch of steel. We'll eventually... we'll eventually build our furnace and stuff, you know, properly with shut-off valves and quick emergency release valves and things like that, so that when we run into trouble or we need to dump pressure, evacuate pressure out of it, we can quickly do so. But that comes after venting. That comes after the base. That comes after. Here comes the sun. That comes after everything else. There's quite a bit more still to do. We still got a whole base to build. And then we've got to set up airflow. And we've got to set up filtration systems. And then get the base, you know, going right. And this time I'm not going to fill it up with stuff. I'm not even going to put the airlocks on. Stationeers server got logged out of Steam. Let's save the game. I don't know what happened there. But... there we go. World saved. I don't know why the Stationeers server got logged out. But there's probably an update maybe or something. I don't know. But see, that battery's instantly charged again because there's just so much power in the system. Alright, so let's go to here. Let's go to this. We'll go wham, bam, bam. We can close this now. Let's go into 5. Let's pull that out. And let's go get what we need. Now, volatiles and oxide, you're safe to mine, and we're not going to get much. We only need, that's plenty. Let's see, which direction are we going? We're going, okay. Well, let's go put our battery on anyway. I don't want to take any chances. I don't want to take any chances of getting lost. There ain't no reason to do so. We can grab that battery. It's fully charged. We put it in there and turn that beacon on. Alright. And then there's our volatiles. So there we go. We got plenty of volatiles. We got plenty of oxide. Now we just need 3 stacks of iron and a stack of coal. My nose is itching. What is this, coal? That is coal. Good. There's a freaking hole right there that I'm trying not to fall down into. But there's coal here, so, oh, good golly. Coal is something, when you find it, you mine it, because you gotta have it for steel. It's 1 to 3. It's a 1 to 3 ratio. So you need, basically, like I say, you get a stack of coal, you need 3 stacks of iron. Now you can make less. You don't have to do it in a ratio of 1 to 3, but it's better to do so. It's quick, it's easy, it's fast. You might as well. We got 29 already, so it's not so bad once you find a stack. If you can find a big node like this, get lucky at the start. 44, 46, 48. We need one more. There we go. Yes, sir.
Got something for your mom now.
What's up?
She took out half an aisle in the store with the cart.
Oh, really? What, she drive one of them mechanical things?
Yeah, the electric cart. And this shit's, I mean, it's scattered all over the damn aisle. I had to go get one of the employees to come and clean it up.
What'd they say?
Nothing.
They didn't get pissy with her?
No.
Really?
No.
I would have if I worked there. I'd have been like, yo, lady, what's wrong with you running over stuff?
I thought it was running shit.
Yeah, I'd harass her for about a week now.
Yeah, here she is.
I'm not going to harass her. I said, you should harass her. She makes my dinner. I ain't messing with her. Are you crazy? You got a home to go to. I have to stay here with her.
I told him you bumped the aisle.
He told me she knocked everything over and made all the employees work harder tonight.
Yeah, wasn't that good of me?
Yeah, it was real good of you. Old people.
We're going to have to send her to driving school.
Gonna have to do something. She'll kill somebody out there on one of them little motorized carts. She's already run into me with it. I took her to Walmart. You was there. She run me over with one of them mechanical carts. I'm standing there putting my stuff up, my groceries and all my goodies up on the register for them to check me out. And Mom's behind me in one of them little motorized cart because she's old and can't walk through Walmart like a human being. And I'm so mean. Yeah, she was doing her thing, and we almost got 3 stacks, man. We almost got it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep mining though. We might as well stay out here and keep mining throughout the day, especially if we can find some gold somewhere. We might go looking for some of that. All right, and there we go. We're gonna need more iron anyway. Let's just go ahead and fill up on the easy stuff right now. We'll go find some gold later. We'll just keep mining iron. Grab some more oxide. That'll be plenty. We don't need any more than that. But I'm standing there checking out, and she did one of them, wasn't paying attention, and flipped the little thingy forward and ran into my cart and rammed my cart. I gave her shit. I freaked out like I didn't know her. Everybody was all concerned. Oh my gosh, are you okay? I'm like, that's my mom. It's all right. She does stuff like that. She's slightly on the non-intelligent side of oldness. All right, let's go into 3. Let's do a little inventory swap in here. I haven't built another mining bag yet, as Eyes pointed out just a little while ago. But yeah, she there you go. She ran into me. It was kind of funny. She felt bad about it, so I didn't harass her too much. She thought she'd hurt me. I played it off like she did, but she really didn't. She just bumped my cart. It didn't. She didn't even hit it really all that hard, in my opinion. I mean, it would have been if it had been somebody else, I'd have played like I died, just to mess with them. Oh my God, you done killed me. Oh no! I ain't never coming back to Walmart again. I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna take all your money. That's what Americans do, right? They sue. It's the biggest freaking scam. I tell you what, I'm not even gonna get into that lecture. That's a rant you don't want me to start on. How easy people want to sue everybody. I'd rather just sue than work. If I sue you, then you got to pay me forever or give me a bunch of money that I ain't likely really entitled. Yep. See, I'm getting onto that rant without even wanting to get onto that rant. Looky there. There's home base.
Fred, would you like to come eat?
I'll come eat in a little while, thank you. I'm scared you might run me over with something. I'm just trying to give you a girth, a little room. You got one of them little push walker things out there. I love my mama. I can't believe nobody in my channel gives me shit about living with her. Then again, everybody that watches my channel knows why I do, so. I have so much fun here sometimes. It's so much better than living off somewhere by myself. Yeah, living off by myself, I don't have to deal with any bullshit. Then I worry about her all the time, what's she doing, who's taking advantage of her, blah, blah, blah. Being here, man, you get to see some crazy old people do stupid shit. They really do. No, the sound's on. I can hear it grinding away when I'm actually mining. You don't hear that? It's nothing. Yeah, no, I can see over there the PC sound going up. Alright, I think we got all we're going to get. So let's take it home. Where was the house? Oh shit. I think that's it over there if I'm not mistaken. How'd we end up way over here? Is that the house? That is the house, right? Looks like it. I'm just using up all my jetpack stuff. It don't matter though. I know how to make a quick refill kit if I need to. Get me a bunch more. But I didn't believe I got this far off of. Yep, there's green lights right there. That's base. I mean, I just turned a minute ago and it was just right over the ridge. Alright, so yeah, hey, looky there. We got home just in time. Alright, so first thing you want to do is put your oars down on the ground. That's the best way to go about doing this. Alright, no bullshit about it. Just put your oar. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. Put your oars down on the ground. Make sure that you've got the right oar. That's what all this is about. And then pick up oar and start putting it in here. So there's 50 oar and there's 50 more iron, and you can do this again, as I've said. You can put it in, and it takes a few seconds when you put it in, because if you watch, it's calculating. When that hits 100, then it'll open back up. You put 50 more, and that's going to be 150 iron. And then now you come down and you find your coal, put it on the damn ground, look at it, make sure that it's 50 coal, because iron and coal and lead all look very similar. And once you put it in here, you'd have to dump it back out. So it's better to put it in here, better to look, and that should come in there. It is hydrocarbons, and that'll go up to 50 grams of hydrocarbons. All right. Now, here's why you do it at night, because during the daytime, you can't mess around with volatiles and oxides out here because they'll melt in your hands. So you take your oxides out, and if you hit R or you can do this with volatiles, don't matter. It'll bring up the split 1, so if you hit the F button, it'll drop and split it off to 1 right there. If you got your other hand empty like I do, you're good to go, because you only need 1 oxide. So we're going to put that oxide right there. Then you grab your volatiles, you hit R, you hit split twice. That way it gives you 2. Switch the other hand, pick it up. Go back into your bag, put your other ones up. Now you want to get that guy in your hand. Now I've got 2 volatiles and I've got 1 oxide. So you switch to either one, it doesn't matter. Now if you look, I've got nothing in there, and I've got a small amount of pressure and a small amount of temperature. That's just natural, because when you put that iron in hydrocarbon, there's a reaction when it gets into the furnace, and it just negates to that. So then you want to put in your volatiles, switch to your other hand, put in your oxide, hit the activate button, watch it. As soon as the temperature gets up, which it's there, you hit that button, and there's your steel. Now, if you don't mess with this, nothing bad will happen. The pressure's still well within the green. The pressure and the temperature are both dropping. If you try and put in more coal and more iron and stuff like that, sometimes you can make it, sometimes you can't. It is, in my opinion, best that you just leave this system alone until it completely negates back out to 0. When it negates back out to 0 tomorrow night, by then you make another batch. If you're going through 200 grams of steel in a day, you're either A, building your base out of steel, and you need to go ahead and set up a regular furnace setup, which we're going to probably build ours out of steel, because it's cheaper than building it out of iron. It is far cheaper. It's like, it works out to be 1 iron per full block versus 1 iron and a fifth of coal or half a coal per block instead of 4 iron per block. So it's a lot cheaper material wise. But we don't need it for that right now. Right now we need batteries. So that's what we're doing. We're going to the battery cell large, and we're fitting to make as many as we can. So we need some more copper. And that's 8 grams. That's not going to be enough, but it'll be some. And there's 50 grams. So we're going to put that in there. And we're literally going to make as much as we can with the gold that we have. So we've got room for 1, 2, 3, 4. We got room for 5. We need 1 over there. That's 6. We need 1 there. That's 7. We need a lot of batteries. So 5 times 7. So we're going to make 6. Because 5 times 6 is 30. No, wait, yeah. 5 times 6 is 30. So we're going to make 6 batteries. So that'll give us 5 for there and 1 for over there. And we'll take 1 out of here and put it in there. And these small batteries, I'll probably just stick them in a box somewhere. Stick them on a thing. There goes 1. And this is going to kill our system. So it's actually, I'm going to turn this charger off while it's nighttime, because I don't want these batteries to try and charge in the dark. Let's turn this guy off. And then we need batteries for our stuff. For our normal stuff. Like I need a battery for my tablet. You need to replace the 2 batteries in your other things. You need to replace the battery in your drill. So 1, 2, 3. I need 4 of those batteries just for my gear. And then I'll put the other one over. I'll put 1 there. That'll be 5. And then I'll have 1 charging to be put in there, 6. And we'll just do it like that. Nothing I can do. And then we need to go out and get some more gold and some more coal. And then tomorrow night we'll make another batch of steel, and then we'll start building our base. But this is a priority. This is what you need to. You need to get batteries made early, as soon as you can, really. And that's why I highly advise you do that little setup with the furnace and make you some steel. It's real easy to do, as you just saw. Takes all of 5 minutes. You just have to go out and get 3 stacks of iron, and go out and get 3 stacks of coal. So we only made 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 6 is 30. And it only uses, no, we got 5 gold. What's up? I got 4.5 grams of gold. Isn't that some garbage? Do we have gold anywhere else? Iron and copper. Yep, we got 4.5 grams of gold. We're half a gram of gold off. We made one extra wire, and it took our gold. Yep, you sneaky little doofy dude. So what we need to do right now is take one of these guys and swap it with that. It's critical, but it might let those guys jump down enough, and it did. And then we got this little battery right here, which we'll just throw it there on the ground. Now what we need to do is we need to make a couple lockers. It's time to make lockers. So we're looking for lockers. There we go. And we can make 2 of them. Actually, we can make more than that. We can make 3 of them. Now, a lot of this stuff that I'm setting up is really temporary. Like here, we'll set this guy up right there. These are all temporary. And then we'll set one up back here. And then we'll set the other one up. We'll set it up over. Yeah, we'll set it up over here next to this one. There we go. So now we got 3 lockers to put stuff in. We can put ore and any bars or anything that we need to put up there. Things like these batteries, they can all go over here. We can empty out these things. These guys need to be put up. There we go. Iron walls. We can put them somewhere. These solid generators, I never use them. Some people do, some people don't. Alright, that's a completely empty kit. We got an active vent. Console, which we're going to need whenever we build our thing. Our entry door or whatever. Our air, whatever you call it, airlock. I guess is what it's called. There's that. Yeah, airlock. Then we can put the airlock stuff in and pipe stuff in there. All that stuff can be put right in there together. There we go. And there's another circuit board, which we'll put down here. And there comes the sun. There comes the sun. Do 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 do. Alright, that's empty. Alright, and so now we can get these guys the heck out of here. We'll close it. Get you over here. Close it. Get you over here. Because I just don't need them. And that battery will charge up rather quickly. And these batteries we can now turn on to charge. And they'll suck that one dry here real quick. But they'll charge up throughout the day. Alright. We got anything else laying around on the ground? We got one of those. We got something there. Iron sheets. Then we'll put that there. Put some copper up there. Man, my nose is just itchy as can be today.
Power low.
Yeah. We'll put some cable down here because we don't need it right this moment. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Everything is doing pretty good. We got to worry about all that stuff. I don't empty out all of those other boxes yet. I don't really care what's in them. If I need it, then I'll pull the box over here and unload it. But until I need it, I ain't messing with it. All right. There they go. Once all these guys get charged, you're good to go. So we can take this guy. We can put it in there just for giggles. See, 436 is what they'll push. And then as it gets higher in the sky, they'll start slowly pulling more. See, 437. It'll slowly go up. 438. And then as it's directly, you know, almost directly overhead, if that's straight up from about in there to about in there, it'll pull right at 500, and then it'll start going back down again as it passes. Come on, charge up. Juice. Juice. This is something that they changed about 6 or 8 patches back. Mainline patches. Was the batteries recharge slower. But it's okay. See, that furnace is still pushing a little bit of heat. Yep. 2,600 pressure, 550 temperature. Now you can put an active vent on the back side of it, right here on the bottom on the exhaust. I think the bottom's the exhaust. You can aim at it and it'll tell you. That's the input, it's the top one. The output, you can put a pipe and then an active vent and then power it and then set it to outward and then turn it on, and it'll suck all of the air, all of the stuff out of this. All the pressure will get sucked right out, so will all the temperature. Then you just turn it off, you know, whenever you're done, once it's empty. All right, there we go. I just needed one of these to be able to steal the battery from. There you go. That'll be charged up before it's done. All right. What was we going to do? What did we need to get? I can't remember now. We need a little bit more gold. So, and we've got the right belt on. So let's go put this stuff up for right now. We've got a full stack of iron. Another full stack of iron. Half a stack of iron. And we can leave the volatiles and stuff in our bag. Alright, let's go, wait, we got to put the battery in the thing. I know it's yellow, but, well, we'll use this one. We're not going to be out that long. Why is that blue and red? Blue and red I thought meant there was an issue. Maybe not. Alright, let's head out this way and find us some gold. Last time we found it way back over there. Did I turn that thing on? I can't remember. I'm never going to get out of here. The sun's already overhead. Can I see it? Yeah, it's on. It's yellow. If it's glowing yellow, it's on. Yep. Put that up. Alright, gold and coal. There's some coal. We need 50 of these. Make another pack of steel. Gonna need a little bit more iron too, but the iron will be pretty easy to find. What are we, 20? 3, 27, 29. Come on, baby, give us some coal. $34. Long as you put it in a ratio of 3 to 1, it'll always make steel. Your temperature's got to be over 1,000, and if you've hit the ignite button, you've got more than enough pressure, because the pressure's extreme, can be extreme. Alright, 45. Come on, we only need like 3 more pieces. There's a piece. 48 and 52. Alright, let's go find some gold real quick before it gets dark. Come on, baby. I saw something shiny right down there, I thought. Maybe not. More coal. There it looks Looks like not silver. I need to shave. My face is itchy. You get so busy streaming and playing games though that you ain't got time to go in the bathroom and hit yourself up with that razor. I've got a nice razor too. I've got one of them ones that vacuum the hair off your face while you're razoring, while shaving. It's nice, but I never find the time to use it. That's why I always look like an old gruff hillbilly. Some more iron. Come on, gold. Where are you, gold? Come to your home. You know you want to go home with me, gold. Is that gold? That looks bright like gold. That looks like gold. There we go. More batteries. That's all I'm thinking. We got plenty of copper. Well, we're not plenty of copper, but we got enough to where this, with the gold, we'll be able to make some. We need 5 gold per, so for every 5 gold we get, that's another battery we can make. That's 3 so far. There we go. We found it. Big old batch of it too here. Good. Heck yeah. There's one stack. Come on, buddy. More gold, more gold. There's got to be more in here. Here comes the sun. Da-da-da-da. Here comes the sun. And I say it's alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oop, there's some. Nope, that's silicon. We didn't want no stinky silicon. I guess that's all the gold. Nope. Speak and ye shall receive. Alright, put that in there. There's some more. Alright. Let's stumble through the dark and see if we can't find a big patch of iron now. I mean, we got, what, a stack of coal. We got a stack and a half of gold, or stack and 9 of gold. Where's that? Oh, there's iron right there. How about that? So if we can fill up a couple stacks of iron, we'd be doing just all right. We can get home in time. We could probably put together another batch of steel. 24, that's copper, which we could probably use some of that too. So let's put that in our pocket. And then we'll put this in our pocket. And is that all that we've got full stacks of? It is. There we go. There's a big patch of iron here somewhere that we're missing. I did not. What is it? What is it? What are you talking about? Is this a joke or are you serious? The Bill Clinton cell? I have no idea. Go ahead and tell me about it though, Dale. I'm sure it's a joke. All pants half off. I figured as much. Dale, come on, man. I always liked Clinton, though. All bullshit aside, any president can get one of his little interns to give him some booty while he was in office with the wife in the same building. I'm all about that. I didn't see nothing wrong with what he did. If it had just told the damn truth, it'd have been all great and groovy. Why'd you have to lie? Shit. Everybody knew you weren't messing with Hillary. Nobody's messing with Hillary. Hillary's got he woman man hater written all over her. There ain't nothing Bill could do about that. She was the man in that relationship. We all knew it. He was just a classy dude, man. He went on the Arsenio Hall show and played his saxophone. I liked him from the get-go. He was an out and going kind of guy, you know, comical. Lots of other people didn't like him. I tell you what, though, all bullshit aside, I ain't never seen so many older soldiers as upset as when Reagan died. Good Lord. I'm talking, you watch, I was actually in active service at the time, and I mean, you'd see master sergeants and sergeant majors and first sergeants. They were literally in tears. I mean, that man was beloved in the military. I never realized how much until he died. But we were on post, and it was before we shipped out to Iraq, and they got the news, and oh my God, we had freaking 15 ceremonies in like a week and a half, and everything under the sun. And it wasn't just because, and he wasn't even the president at the time, It was just mad respect out to him from the military. Military liked old Ronnie. I had no, great emotional tie to him myself. I I don't follow politics though, so I mean that's probably why. But there were people, like I say, in tears. You got these guys that have been screaming and hollering at you for the last, year and a half, that you're a piece of shit and get out here and do 5,000 push-ups and let's go, you're going to run 15 miles and blah, blah, blah. And they're all standing around bawling like babies because Ronald Reagan died. I was just shocked. I just dumbfounded. I mean, hell, I barely cried when my dog died, much less Ronald Reagan. I mean, he may have been a great man to a lot of people, but, he didn't do a whole lot for me. I mean, I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm just saying that I don't know what he did that was so awesome and righteous that made all those people that upset, when he passed. But there were, I kid you not, there were grown men bawling like babies. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, Ronnie Reagan's gone. He's gone. He was a great man. I was like, yeah, okay. I enjoyed the shit out of it because we ended up, over a period of like 2 weeks, getting like 4 days off. It was great. We got to sit at home, play video games. I thought it was awesome. I love you, Ronald Reagan. You were awesome. It was great. But I will say that about the military. All bullshit aside, best job I ever fucking had. Best job I ever had. There's not a single... What is this? Is that 2 pieces of coal? Yeah, we don't need you. We'll pick this iron up instead. Best job I ever had. I have never... And I've worked many places. I've worked hard labor. I've worked in cushy office jobs. I was a research administrator for Mayo Clinic. I worked 3 hours a day and got paid for 9. I mean, I've worked it. You name it. I've had jobs where I thought I was going to die by the end of the day. I didn't think I was going to make it. I've had days where I almost passed out at the end of the day. I was a mason laborer for 3 years. I was a stucco laborer for a while. Mason labor is probably the hardest work that I've ever done in my life. So any of you bricklayers out there that have done that are listening, mad respect to you. That's a hard job. I worked my ass off them years. I mean, you ain't had fun until you're carrying buckets of mud or cement. Buckets of mud up freaking stairwells and up ladders and up scaffolding and shoveling it and slinging it in the air to make it land, and a guy holding a board out that he's catching it on. And you're doing that all day, and then you're carrying brick, everything from 8-inch to 15-inch brick all day long. Not just a little here, a little there, couple pieces. No, I'm talking tons of brick all day long. That's all you did all day long was carry brick, make cement, and shovel mud all day long. You didn't break. There was no break. Sorry, we're not taking a break. We ain't got time for a break. Get your ass down there and make some more cement. That was hard work. In the military, though, as long as you're stateside, and I mean, here, long as you're still here, long as you're not deployed, best job I ever had. Best job ever. Never seen, had, or enjoyed a better job. And like I said, I worked at Mayo Clinic as a research guy. All I did was animal husbandry on the mice that we had there. We had special mice, genetically altered mice. I did hippocampal surgeries, brain surgery on mice and stuff like that. I put cultures together and wrote reports and stuff like that. I mean, literally, it was just a really easy job. and worked a few hours a day at most and got paid for the full day. So, I mean, it was a great kosher job, really comfy job. But the military's easier. The only bad thing about the military is if you don't like exercise. As long as you're okay with exercise, and I didn't mind it at all. I mean, we'd get up Monday morning, run 15 miles. Tuesday morning, muscle fatigue till we passed out just about, until you literally couldn't push up again. You were done. Your body just wouldn't work. You'd lay there for 10 minutes before you finally got up and went and got in your car to drive home to take a shower. Then Wednesday morning, we'd run like 7 or 8 miles. Thursday morning, muscle fatigue until we passed out. And then Friday, we'd do some kind of an activity. We'd play football. We'd play frisbee. They had this game that I can't remember what it was called. It was some kind of frisbee game where it was like football but with frisbees, and it was really fun. It was really fun. I enjoyed Fridays. And then sometimes we would either not run or not do muscle fatigue, and we'd go to the gym. If it was raining outside, we'd go to the gym. If it was raining and it was a run day and it wasn't really, really cold or really weathery, we still ran. But if it was like muscle fatigue or something like that, or sport day or Friday rather, then we'd go to the gym. So as long as you didn't have a problem with exercise, the military's awesome. Deployment sucks for about the first 3 or 4 months. For about the first, not even that long. Probably for about the first 2 months. Being deployed sucks. Because at least for me it sucked. Because for about the first month and a half, you miss your family, you miss your wife, you miss your kids. You know, if you were single, it probably wasn't all that bad at all. But if you were married and had kids and stuff like that, it was terrible. Get that gold going. But the rest of it really wasn't all that bad. I mean, it really wasn't. I enjoyed the military. You get something out of the military that you can't find anywhere else. You just get this bond with other people. And I mean, movies play it out and all that other stuff, but there is this bond that you build with your unit. You know, you get real close. At least our unit did. And you get close and you do things together and whatnot. I mean, you do little functions. There's a lot of military functions and stuff that you do with your unit. Things like that. You got your battle buddies and, the guys that you're just with all the time. You're just always with them and stuff. But it was just so easy. I look up a calendar. Just look it up somewhere. Look up military 4-day weekends. Military 3-day weekends and military 4-day weekends. I stayed home more in the military than I did in any other job that I've ever had. The military just looks for days to give you as a holiday. I mean, I'm serious. Every other week you got a 4-day holiday or a 3-day holiday. You either got a 3-day weekend or a 4-day weekend. Every couple weeks you got one. It wasn't like it was just amazing. I mean, it really was. Like I say, you'd work a full week once a month, maybe twice a month, maybe 2 weeks out of the month you worked all 5 days. The rest of the time, 4-day weekend, 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend. It was just ridiculous how many holidays you got off, how many days you got off, and you got to stay home in the military. It was just ridiculous. I kid you not. That's why so many people that go in the military stay for 20 years. They go career. Because it's not a bad job. If you can deal with the bullshit and the politics, it's really not a bad job. It's not a bad job at all. Now, I really wish that I had went into a different branch of service. I'm not going to lie to you. I went in the Army. I was a dumbass. I didn't know any better. I didn't know anything about the military. And the Army is... for an intellectual person like myself, not that I'm smart. I mean, I'm smart, but not that I'm like really super smart or anything. But for somebody intellectual that likes electronics, likes to play video games, likes, hands-on, like remote-controlled cars, and I've in my closet over there, I've got remote-controlled cars. And I'm talking about the gas-powered ones, the good ones. I've got remote-controlled airplanes that I play with. I've got hovercopters or the little quads. I've got things like that. I'm an electronic and IT type guy. Prior to going into the military, I was A+ certified, MCSE certified. It was all about electronics and computers for me. That's what I did. I went to school for it. I got out of high school, took a couple vocational classes, and I got certified MCSE and A+. And that's what I did. I did PC repair and stuff like that for probably 6 or 8 years off and on. And worked with, my brothers and other people in regular jobs to make ends meet when I needed it. And, that's the kind of stuff that I did. So for me, it would have been much better had I went into, like, the Air Force. But I didn't know all this. I mean, come on, them recruiters fill your head with so much bullshit. They tell you what they think you need to hear and lie through their greedy-ass teeth the whole time. So this is empty, all but the volatiles and stuff. We got to make some more steel tonight, and then I'm going to go eat dinner. But that's pretty much, that's the military. That's, I got in, I went into the Army, and if you like camping, and you like outdoors, which I really didn't. You guys see me. I'm here on the computer all day. I could be out hiking and out, camping and out. I've got money for all that shit if I wanted to. But I just don't enjoy the being out in the woods. I don't really care too much for it. I'm not the guy that wants to go hunting. I'm not the guy that really... I go fishing with my friends when there's a freaking cooler full of beer to take with us. That's my kind of outdoor activity. Let's take a cooler full of beer. We can go sit down at the creek and we can fish if y'all want to. But I just want to fish beer out the cooler. That's my objective for the day. But I'm waiting on the sun to go down so we can make some more steel. By the way, in case anybody's curious why I'm just running around in circles. We need to take that one. We could put that one right there. But if you like all that kind of stuff, then the Army's good for you. The Army would be a good fit, a good choice for somebody that likes that. I just personally don't. And I think this might be... Yeah, this guy's cooled down plenty. I'm not a big fan of all that. So, I never really was. I never was a big fan of camping and all that let's go play in the woods crap. I get it. A lot of people like that shit. I just wasn't. So like I said, the Air Force would have probably been a much better fit because the Air Force is more, geared towards IT, electronics, professional, that type of deal. As to where the Army's the grunt, it's even low. Oh wait, whoa. It's even lower nugget on the tree. I'm gonna be honest with you than the Marine Corps. Not that there's any difference variable about the two. I'm just saying, one. Where did all that shit just go? There you go. Not that there's anything wrong with either or. I'm just saying the Marine Corps is the Marine Corps and the Army. Alright, it's in there. Okay, we're good. That'll be 150. So we go into here. The Army's let's go is the hunting kind of version. I don't know. I guess the Marine Corps is similar. Very, very similar. I probably wouldn't have made it in the Marine Corps. Just being honest with you. I probably wouldn't have made it. Because I saw the way that the Marine Corps was done. And it's not like the movies. It's not. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it's not like it is, like you see all the time. All that honor and, honor country and all. There's no difference between it and the Army. Everybody has their little opinion on it. Hey, Nightmare, what's up, buddy? you know, both of them have their honor and their code. Neither one of them's any more prestigious than the other in all reality. You know, they like to pretend that they are. The Marine Corps likes to pretend they're all so much more, you know, and not all. It's going pretty good, man. Not all of them, some of them. Just like some of your Army guys are all hooed out and we are the shit. Don't run your mouth. All right, come on now. Is there a reason it's not going to ignite? It probably wasn't low enough. It's probably not low enough for me to ignite it. It's alright, we'll just let it sit. I'll let it get down lower, let the pressure drop. I'm in no huge hurry to make it, it's not that big a deal. We got 150 iron, 50 hydrocarbons. We'll just try and click it every once in a while. I can go get my, let me take this out real quick and swap it with my other one. Where's it at? Should be right here. My network, or my analyzer Atmo. There we go. Put that in there. Alright, let's see. What do we got inside of it? Yeah, we're good. Oh, whoa. We didn't get... Ooh, the O2 split off somehow. That's fine. R. Let's F that off. Let's go into 5 again. Put that back up. Grab this. We'll put another one of these in there. Alright, let's try it now. No? Alright, let me see. H2. Yeah, we got to, that's what it is. It's got so much carbon dioxide in there that it can't light. Yeah, we'll just let it filter out. It's not a big deal. It'll all slowly drain out over the next couple days. We don't need it right now anyway. I was just doing it to do it. You can put I've usually just left it alone for 4 or 5 days and then come back and it's ready. You can put, here, I'll show you how to do this. You can take and go, there's an active vent right there, and I need the pipes. So what I'll do is I'll go like so. We'll go with a curve. We'll go that way. Then we'll go with a straight. And then we'll go with a curve. One second. Let me turn that down. But yeah, it's going pretty good, man. How you been? How'd you have a good, oh wait, what did we got there? We didn't need that. Alright, let's go with a straight. Then we need a corner. And you don't need all this. I'm just doing it because I can. You start with plenty of these pipes. And I'm going to end up tearing it all up anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Let's find the big side of the active vent. There we go. And then let's pick this up. 3, 5. Let's swap the 2. 5. I need my wrench. There we go, and we need to take that one out. Yeah, no, it was pretty good, man. I mean, I just chilled at the house. I didn't do a whole lot of anything. There we go. Alright, so now we just need to go to here. We're not going to have enough. So I need to go 1, 2, and then a corner. This is another way that you can do this, though. You don't have to, and y'all have enough. Barely, but I'm going to have enough. Flip you over that way, and then done. Now all we got to do is make sure this is set to outward, which it is, and then activate the vent. Is that not turning on? What's up with the power? Why is that dead? Here, we'll swap you. And we'll turn that off for a minute. Why did that go dead? That shouldn't have killed that battery. Yeah, that one's good. Alright. See it kicking all the stuff out? Plenty of heat. Pump it out. Boom. Got the steel going. And that's another 200 grams. And it's emptying out all the pressure. Once you got all that CO2 and stuff out of there, it was able to ignite, and then there you go, 0 and 0. So now you can just turn this guy off, leave it alone, and I could fill it right back up if I wanted to and make another batch. That's how you can do this, but you know, you don't really have to do that. That's kind of not really necessary. But now we got a bunch in there, and we got a bunch of steel in here. We got 385 grams of steel, which is a shit ton of steel. Really it is. I mean, if you go back to, there's the steel frames. 2 grams of steel. So that'd make 100. What I just put in there would make 100. And then the sheets are half a gram of steel. So it's just cheaper. It's 4 grams of steel to make or 4 grams of iron to make an iron frame. It's 2 grams of steel to make a steel frame. And steel is a lot stronger. I mean, it's a lot stronger. It's 3 times as strong. And some. I'd like to know why this battery died, though. I think it shorted or something. We can take one of these guys out and put it in there. Let's go into 2. We can take one of these guys out and swap it there, and we'll just let all these guys charge. It's fine. But we can now go into 5, and we can now close this, because that ain't never going to need to be watched again, and that ain't going to have to be watched again, because we got plenty going on, and we got plenty of gold that we just brought back. If we put that on, oops. Alright. Oops, wrong button. Let's put that in there. E and 3, and then put that guy up. And then, yeah, see? Oh, baby. We got plenty of gold now. Now we can make us another couple. How many more do we need? 1. Then the drill, that's 2. The tablet, that's 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 more. Yeah, we ain't even got enough copper now. Now we're running short on copper. But we got some up here. Little bits help. Whew. Is it really? Is it only 7 o'clock? Good Lord. Alright, let's see here. So we'll make 2 more of these. we ain't got to watch it. It'll be alright. 5. That thing is all but volatile. It's just got volatiles and stuff in it. So let's go to 3. Go to swap those. Go to 3. Put that back in. Hit escape. Hit 3 to drop, close that. So yeah, there we go. So we've got active. We got our solar system set up. We've got batteries now. So now it's just in chill mode. Now it's just we've got 300, almost 400 grams of steel. So now it's just a matter of we're at 9.5 grams copper. That's the second time that's happened. So yeah, now it's just a matter of chilling. Oh wait, I forgot to turn that on, didn't I? Whoops. Now they'll charge. Alright, I gotta go eat dinner. I can smell it out there. Alright, new start. Overwrite. And we'll be able to just continue this game next time, which is great. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little excursion again into Stationeers. And I will be able to pick up this game next time we play it again. And I'll see you guys later. I might be back again here later tonight. I might not. I don't know. It depends on what happens after I eat. I do need to go take a shower and all that other stuff. But, you know, we'll see. If not, first thing in the morning. Later.